This is the I Know Podcast where we're all about healthy debate, honest conversation, and talking beer junk. Information, knowledge, observation. This is the I Know Podcast. I-N-O, information, knowledge, observation. Also, I know nothing. Big up a man like Mozzie. We got, wait, let me save you for last. We got Kofi, of course. Nyasha, Nyasha there by the door. We got Short Gabby, there's a full house. We have Shanna. Shanna, if you don't know who Shanna is part of the group chat and is somebody that has been on the podcast, I think, twice already. We go to Shanna for a lot of advice and opinions on a lot of things like music, whatever. And she also has a cruise and thing. Sister and Shanna.
Hello, good night. What he means to say is blended events on Sunday.
It's not so Sunday what day, because you don't know when it's going to
yeah, true. Anyway, if you wasn't there,
hey, go on.
you lost.
Okay. We have a very special guest that we wanted to bring in to help you with a whole recap of crop over, because Kaduma was today's Wednesday, so that was Monday, so like 2 days ago. We just want to do a whole recap. I know if you can but a whole recap of the full season. Ras, what's going on, man?
Yo, I hear, man. Everything good.
See.
Hey, it's like good people. They give me a drink. So,
yeah. You know.
So they know how to get me thought. Just give me a drink, and I can thought right now.
Let me tell you up front. This podcast is get to the bottom of things. And the thing I like about the podcast, the uniqueness of this podcast is that you know how they got a lot of platforms in Barbados that there's only go a certain way, right? Because you know they don't want. We gotta get to the bottom of things. We gotta unravel a lot of issues and whatever. And I knew that you somebody. I looked at your Twitter and you got some strong opinions.
Right.
And you don't hide them out.
He ain't frightened to say what
he ain't afraid, exactly. So you is the man for the job.
I ready for the job.
All right, safe. All right, well, the first thing I wanted to ask you about was the fact that you're a DJ, but yet you have a heavy lisp, right? Well, heavy, arguably heavy, right? I don't know if right, but to me, a heavy one. And I want to know if, along your way of being a DJ, if you ever thought that would hold you back.
Yes. When there was a competition called the Ultimate Radio DJ by 98.1. This competition was in 2008, and my friends told me, "Yo, I at BCC now or whatever. Somewhere it was at BCC or something like that, or UE or something. It was at UE. I was at UE then. And they were like, yo, man, you should enter this competition, man. We feel that you could win. And I was like, man, I can't even talk properly. How the ass I can win a competition?
Right.
So I was doubting myself, and they were constantly pushing me to enter. Lo and behold, I enter, I win. I've been at CBC ever since.
So the price, the job on 98?
The job was an internship at 98, and that was in 2008. And I've been there ever since. So that was what?
For real?
11 years.
But
11 years.
At CBC, you just being a DJ or like you?
No, I've done many different things at CBC. I was in the marketing department. I work as a marketing specialist. Because marketing is really my forte, whether it be social media, on the ground, guerrilla marketing, all different types of marketing. So they've used me in different capacities. Yeah. The only thing I really do is like reading news.
Fair enough.
But you're the only person. Well, no, when I talk to some people, right? Because I did radio classes already and whatever, and a lot of people said they don't want to pursue a radio career simply because they haven't got the radio voice.
Right.
And you were always somebody that I use as an example but Ras does it and has like one of the biggest followings that we know about.
Yeah, because the thing is now, radio is about being likable, not just about
personality.
Yeah, right. It's more than just
personality, you know, like when they do the survey,
right.
I've been in the top 10 radio personalities in Barbados for the last 6 years.
Safe.
No matter what, my radio show always probably, and that's not because I thought the best or thought the sweetest. Something that I do for the
likable.
The people like.
You're likable.
You understand? Whether it be the music, whether it be how you react to people, and really and truly, people is, when it comes to people, pleasing people is a science. You gotta study people like if you really study for an exam and not just study to regurgitate. Study and understand. And when you understand what it is that appeals to people, just stick with it.
But now that you mentioned that, well, let me get into that. There's a question I had before, but let me move this up. The fact that a lot of people say that the Bajan crowd is the hardest to please. Do you agree with that?
there are many different types of Bajan crowds, and I think that a lot of Bajans don't even understand how many different crowds there are in Barbados. Because depending on the event, you gotta, as a DJ, you gotta adjust to the crowd. Because for instance, the 13 to 19 market is probably one of the easiest markets to please. When they do like school fairs or what you would call a teeny bopper fed or whatever, they just want to hear mostly new music, mostly current music. They don't care how many times they hear it. They don't care about nothing. Then another crowd easy would be the 35 to 50 market. They spend their money,
right.
they hire money to come out, and they want to have a good time. But they want a lot talking to them on this, so they want things. So yes, Bajan crowds are hard to please, but you have to understand which crowd you catering to.
But talk about the 20s to 34s now.
The 20s to 34s.
Them stiff, them back stiff, man. Correct.
And that can be broken down into more than one category too, because you got a 20 to 34 wanna be bougie, real life bougie, and ghetto. Nobody don't want to sit at the ghetto, but I ain't afraid to say, yo, well, I like a good ghetto cruise.
Right.
I like to get a cruise and I hear man say, pat, you nook, and...
Right.
I might be the guy to say so too.
Right.
You understand? And people gotta stop being so hypocritical. People is be frightened to say that they like raw.
Yeah.
People will listen to... You'd be surprised how many managers is be in the car listening to a surf rap CD. But then when they get in the office...
They go, prim and proper and,
you understand? So people go get into the skin more. You gotta be able to relax and enjoy. And obviously, there's a time and a place. But yes, Bajan crowds can be hard to please, but there are many different segments of Bajan crowds that just want to free up and have a good time. When you find out what's hard to please, just do what you gotta do and go on with your business. Because what we gotta understand too as DJs and as entertainers is that some people are entertained and are enjoying you, but they don't got a party to enjoy you. Some people they sip the drink, they're socializing with their friends, they may enjoying you, but they may really giving you their full attention. And as a DJ and as an artist, you gotta be able to accept that. Like every crowd is not gonna be like full out, bend over, skinning out and things. So to me, it's not that everybody hard to please, but they just got different types of crowd. They got the sip and chill crowd, they got the I enjoy myself. Yeah, that party was real good. Yeah, I don't even see nobody dance, But
so
people think it was real good.
So is that you think that you would say that is more that a lot of the artists here are not dynamic enough to cater to everybody?
I think the artists here need to, first of all...
But when you say artists, I also mean DJs too.
The artists and DJs, I think entertainers on a whole in Barbados need to take themselves more seriously. If you want somebody to take you serious, you got to take yourself seriously. If you move like a joke, then use a joke.
So when you say move like a joke, you can explain what you mean?
All right, first of all...
You can call a name, but who moves like a joke?
As an artist, and I ask you for a picture of yourself, and you've been in the industry for more than 3 years,
right?
And you do not even have one professional picture of yourself. You are a joke.
Yes. You are a joke.
Yeah.
More than 3 years, you do not even have a logo. You are a joke.
You're a joke. Right.
You understand? So you're not taking it's a business.
Right.
How you want to be? Say a man is sell chicken, is sell snacks. The first thing man do is go get a logo and put his product bum.
Right.
You don't got a logo. You don't got the pictures of yourself. Whatever. And then you want people to take you serious. The boy can't take you serious, brother.
That's when it can't work.
Okay, so give me the take me serious package. One is the logo. The next one is a picture. What else?
What you offering? What you bringing to the table?
Like a bio, like a give me a 4-liner. What
you trying to be as an artist? What you trying to portray? Like, what's your vibe? Like, what you on? Like,
What sets you apart?
a lot of people, I can bring out some. A lot of people took Mackie Tone as a joke. Yes, he was a joke at first. Some people still think he's a joke. Right, but the approach that Mackie Tone began to take when he worked with Scenes Entourage and he recorded a music video and he got a logo and he started taking some professional pictures of himself posing and thing, and he actually recorded a song. He actually went in the studio and recorded a song.
Right.
That made a transition into this man, like, he might become an artist. Then he might get in Bashment Soca semi-finals. What would have happened if he get in finals?
What's your opinion on him being in semi-finals?
He had to be there.
Why?
Because it was in the top 40 songs that people was listening to.
Was it good?
You think it was that good though?
It was good enough to be in the 40.
But I mean, when I say people listening to it, isn't necessarily for a good thing. Like, they might listen to something because they want to hear people talking about, not because they necessarily enjoy the song.
But that's the dynamics of a competition. Like, it don't matter the reason why you listening to it,
true.
but if people listening to it, people listening to it.
Right.
So what? But the thing is, a lot of people have won competitions that the music wasn't really listened to.
No, because
whether it be TC or somebody. People
all right, well,
come out the blue
Mikey
like a
know
dark
win the
horse.
competition.
Right.
Let me get straight to it. Mikey know win the competition.
Right.
Mikey know what the criteria is.
He's a
Right.
performer.
He sing to the criteria. If you want to be in a competition,
Right.
you gotta play by the rules. I don't enter nothing that I don't feel like I win. You understand what I mean? If you know the rules and you believe that you can win and you can stick to the rules, then fine. But don't enter a competition knowing the criteria, knowing the rules, and then complain that you didn't win.
So the Bashment Soca, one of the criteria for the Bashment Soca would be how much attention your song gets.
But it's a popularity contest.
It's a popularity contest. It was voting. You had to vote. Judges sit down and judges pick the songs. Then when the songs don't get picked,
Right.
then you have voting. And the voting plus judging is combined. So that competition.
Okay.
So it's almost like people's and parliament.
Can put together.
Right.
You're right. So it's like voting and a little criteria in between here. So you got.
Man, if you for something like that, you gotta choose one though.
I personally agree 100%. I don't like that voting. Personally.
Yeah. And like, you gotta choose if it's popularity. The entire dynamic and sonically and what people will want for popularity is different from what is quality and what can push.
Which is very
right,
true.
right. They're two different things. So that you got. I think they gotta choose one.
Me for Bashment Soca?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the way that they're doing it now. If you can't just have like first is popularity and then the judges decide. If it's popularity, then let it be popularity.
Well, how they did it, the judges just pick the semi-finalists, the voting with a little bit of the judges just pick the finalists.
Right, but what
That's how they did it.
what I think Mark is saying too is like the average person doesn't necessarily listen to a Bashment Soca for the lyrics per se. It's more
Right.
the vibe of the track.
Right.
Right.
So, but judges gonna have to look for lyrics in the song on how you perform the song, how you bring the song
Your
to life.
rendition and
Right,
all this,
exactly.
all that there.
But a person no listening and voting ain't really looking for that. So when the results come in at the end of the day, the person might want to know well how this person when that song.
The thing is, no, you gotta work with the dynamics in the competition because they ain't had no competition before.
Right, yeah.
So to even
not knocking it at all.
Yeah,
Not knocking it at all.
yeah.
But I feel it could get fine tuned.
Yeah.
it definitely could it could make some changes too.
Say Mosey.
No, because in trying to figure out what the criteria is, what makes a Bashment Soca?
Yeah, boy, yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
think too,
boy.
because it is so disparate the kind of rhythms that you actually hear. Like King Bubba's song, is that traditionally what we know to be about?
Not only that, most of piggyback on what you're saying,
So
but
what are the
Maroro
judges
song.
actually judging? That's the thing. What are they actually judging?
Yeah.
And what sets this competition apart and this genre apart? Are you still injured?
The definition of the competition is very vast. Basically is any song that you feel like entering, any Bashment Soca you can enter. Once it's too fast.
Man,
Once the BPM is
So they
not
got
too fast.
a BPM limit, but
They got
Okay.
BPM limit.
Okay, so BPM.
There's a BPM limit, but there's not a limit because your song can actually be a fusion as well. Your song does not have to be 100% soca either.
what? Sorry, but
Bashment Soca?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
oh yeah, Face Down by Jaguar was in last year, and that was dancehall.
Yeah, your song does not have to be 100% soca to actually be in the Bashment Soca competition.
Okay, wait, hold on. So the Bashment Soca competition does not necessarily represent Bashment Soca as a subgenre.
It represents Bashment Soca as a subgenre, but it also represents it on an international level where everybody's fusing their music. Marshall songs don't be 100% soca. Just the music don't be 100% soca.
Right.
King Bubba music don't be 100% soca. People like Stiffy and Jaguar, those guys have been dabbling in dub.
Right.
The song that Waltz entered in Bashment Soca wasn't Champions of Color and it wasn't Walk Up and Bend. It was
I Want Meet Me.
I Want Meet Me.
Right.
Which is
That's dub.
dub song.
That's a dub song. That's mostly dub.
That is not
Don't
Bashment.
play it a little bit.
Maybe Bashment Soca could be, the beat could be dub, but how the person sings the song can be soca. I don't know.
But when you like research Bashment, they not Bashment Soca, just Bashment on the whole. That normally is something derivating from a Jamaican reggae culture, like a dub culture on the whole.
Right.
So Bashment Soca, from like just the words and all the etymology of it, would be
Bashment Soca is
Reggae
basically
soca,
dub
soca
mix with
almost.
dancehall
Right,
mix with
rapid
soca. That song makes with us soca because we know Lil Ray has been singing Bashment Soca for years with
Just bring a hard wine all the time.
hard wine. And you ever got good hard wine? You can go like Bumper Inspector.
Yeah.
Them type of thing. That's dub.
Yeah.
Peter Ram, that's some major girls if you're ready for the track.
Yeah.
Or buy your hair, pull your tea back. That's dub.
Son.
Yeah.
Right.
That's dub.
Yeah.
That's playing straight up dub action. One thing.
Mad too, a lot of mad songs.
Mad songs is dub last Saturday night.
Mad, right? For years now, was singing Bashment Soca. Years.
Yeah.
I think that's where we are, and we still in the teething process, as you said, but for people to understand what counts as a Bashment Soca song,
I think
what
that.
doesn't.
I
I think the artist too, honestly.
I feel like the level of the production of music for Bashment Soca is we in the golden age almost, but we still ain't able to define it, which is very strange. Like we think it's very good product, but we don't know what it is.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's new.
Yeah. I don't know if
very
it's
new.
good or bad.
It's a very tentative stage because if they don't get it right soon, it can hurt the genre.
Yeah, very good
That's a
point.
very good point.
Very good point.
It can hurt the genre because people could become frustrated. They got people that may not take it serious. They got people that be like, we're not doing a bunch of foolishness.
Right.
People are doing
Which
that.
they are.
So
Because one of the criticisms that people get is that it's always vulgarity. It is never.
I heard a song.
It is never anything more than walk up
Vulgarity is
and
not a strong criticism,
dagger
though.
and dagger and dada.
There is a song
I
man
think
by
there are other things that will hurt this faster than vulgarity though.
Like, well, you mean
I feel they got like dance hall that exists though, where people jump off of things and landing people on crutches and things.
right.
So I don't think vulgarity is the biggest problem. I think this inability to define what it actually is
It's worse.
is worse.
Okay.
well, you see, the thing is now they don't want to be defined.
But that's a problem.
No,
In my estimation,
Mhm.
because even if we are the genesis of this thing, right? You gotta establish something and then have it morph. There's no
Right.
room for growth if you start with all kind of things all over the
Which
place.
is very true.
If you
How we
start
even go?
if you start with some sort of structure, where are you gonna you can grow from there.
It all come out of what you say about same marketing.
Yeah.
This need a logo and a picture thing. This need
It need
you
a
can't be
bio.
unlabeled. Right.
It
You
need
need
a bio.
it need a 4-liner bio. Because if we trying to make it go elsewhere, it gotta be
yeah,
packaged
because
right.
I understand the concept of it is an opportunity for artists who cannot enter what is now known as soca monarch and who don't really get a big chance in people's monarch. It's an opportunity for them to be seen in a competition and be heard by the world.
I wanna.
That's what it is. So it's not properly defined. It don't got proper guidelines. It don't got a set format.
Right?
Yeah.
This is probably the same thing that happened with soca. Because before, they just had calypso. And you would have had to pick, because you got crop kind of competition.
Kaiso.
So Kaiso. So when soca would have come into the fore, a lot of people, from what I would have heard from past artists or older artists, was like, what's this? So I think it's just that kind of evolution, and that in time it will find its own way and it will make its own mark, and we will understand it. But it's just as Mosey was saying, we are the genesis of it now, so it doesn't make sense to us.
Right.
But years from now, people gonna think that Bashment Soca is a totally normal thing.
But at the same time, even Ras said it just now. He said you can enter whatever song you could
So
with a BPM limit.
so
But-
to me that still kind of makes it. To me that's a little different.
Right, I can't enter sometime into Bashment Soca,
No,
but
that-
according to that
And then
prerequisite,
that be accepted. So to me, that is part of the problem.
But
You
they're
had-
still
yeah.
restricting music. I am not sure if you're familiar with Just These song Free in Effect.
that was not entered.
That was entered into the competition. It was not allowed into the semi-finals because they were worried about the sound of the
But
actual
I feel
song.
I feel like I get a debut
They were
away from that.
they were saying that is not what they're looking for from Bashment Soca. That song particular.
So then there is an idea.
So it's arbitrary then.
It's some very
it's a
subjective
vibe,
based
you know.
on whoever in the
Bashment is
room
a
to
vibe.
decide.
It's
For
nothing but
instance,
vibe.
So Soca had its it morphed from Kaiso.
right,
We can say that.
right.
So Kaiso was the structure before, and people changed the fringes of it,
Right. And then
and then it became soca.
Right.
Right. People can see the path.
Right.
If we just allow everything, and
Then
call
it's
it,
nothing.
then-
If it's
then
everything, it's
what
nothing,
is it?
right?
That's
It's nothing,
the
right.
thing.
But like
Ska,
Ras
you can
said,
see
it's-
you can see
it's
how
Bashment and
Ska coming
soca.
reggae.
you can see how reggae comes
Right.
from ska, right? There's a locked rhythm. It's a rhythm that you can see how things
Progress.
progress.
Right.
But with this thing, I ain't sure.
Yeah.
Dub and soca.
But
Right.
yeah, it's
But
a good
then
point
it's-
though.
I try to again. I mean, big up Clay, big up Tamara for sure. I'm actually very proud of that song, but I can't stop coming to it because when I hear her handle it, I did not originally think this is a Bashment Soca song.
Oh, that's my Rose?
Yeah, I thought that was a good song. Run It by To My Hill is another example I could think of. I love that song. That's not that. My first thing was not this is a Bashment Soca song. I can see.
Boy.
I think you got you are musically inclined on a professional music level, and you got to break down the barriers in your brain of what you see as a Bashment Soca song. Cause Handle It does not have anywhere else to go if it's not Bashment Soca.
But that's what I thought party songs were. Party Soca.
Yeah. That don't got nowhere else to go if it's not Bashment.
Because it ain't power and it ain't...
It ain't power and it ain't sweet soca neither.
But wasn't Party Soca a thing? Like, I made that up.
That's power. Power is what
I don't mean power. I mean what he's saying. Like, you're talking about All the Way with Peter Ram. That's not
That's
Bashment.
power.
That's not sweet.
All the way by Peter Ram was over 140 BPM.
So then what that is then?
That's power. But you sure it's 140, man?
That's 140.
Well, it won the power.
Yeah, but and then Party. I always make friendship.
He had it at 140 up there. My Rose song is start at like 112, like 110 BPM. She ain't sweet. She can't be power. So where else she can go? She ain't got nowhere else to go.
I get what you're saying for sure.
And she got that Dollar Wayne.
Correct.
It did.
I mean, so they be good start.
Even the way it started, I just didn't thinking.
Right, but that is the good part about the Bashment Soca competition.
Inclusive.
If you got nowhere else to go, you can get the up.
I like it. Get understand, right?
What it is.
But let me get into who win.
Yeah.
Right? I know I want to know when because you were the host of the Bashment Soca competition, you called the results.
Yeah.
When you saw that there was a tie, I want to know your mindset all during that process.
I swear it was a mistake. I swear, when sure was this here? A tie? What do you mean a tie?
That making the sense.
That it started to scratch my head backstage. I do all type of thing. I can't believe it was a tie, and I went to the host of the event, the promoters of the event, and they said, well, it's a tie. And I told them, well, when you got a tie, when you have a tie, you don't normally have a second and a third.
There you go.
Right, this is true.
And they told me they had it in the contract that in the event that there's a tie, there will still be a second and a third. So all the artists signed a contract agreeing to this.
Okay.
So nobody could complain.
Right.
The public would not know that.
Right.
But all the artists signed on a contract. And we went through all of this conversation on stage before I announced the winner.
Right.
Because I wanted to be sure in my head what the hell I was announcing.
You want to see Harvey moment?
Let me get real with this thing now. Let me get real with this thing. SK and King Bubba, who do you think deserve to win? Let's not even cut corners.
Man, I can't even.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You're on the wrong platform for that, brother. You're on the wrong platform.
But now I got a question.
Wait, hold on.
There was two winners.
No.
Just listen. This is my thing. If you're going by structure and by criteria,
oh God,
King Bubba win.
Right.
If you're going by Bashment Soca and what I believe what Bashment Soca is and being the crowd favorite, then SK.
So you believe SK win? Then good. Right. Okay.
I got a question.
Okay, that's fine.
As Bubba affiliated with Slam. Slam was a major sponsor of the event, and there was a Slam judge on the panel of judges. Do you think that is really and truly fair, given the affiliations?
I think they need to think about the judges more, and Slam is not a big sponsoring competition.
They weren't.
No, they're not title sponsor.
So
they're not title sponsor. Right. The only title sponsor Bashment Soca ever had was Yellow, and the official radio station for the competition was 98.11. Right. But they were not the official sponsor this year. A lot of people didn't realize. 98.1 was not the official sponsor this year.
Who the judge was that was affiliated with Slam?
Van was one of the judges, and she works on Slam.
Right.
What? Van was on.
Listen.
Van was a judge, and King Bubba won.
Yeah, I have a problem with that.
It looks fishy. I ain't gonna lie. It looks fishy.
I love Van.
Yeah.
Of course. No, I love Van.
Right?
Van is
the whole sport
for sure. No, I like Van.
I love you. But the thing is, right? Even if you can be unbiased about it,
right?
The optics is everything.
Right. The optics.
The optics ain't good.
I don't think they will ever make that mistake again.
But
That's the other.
if it is rookie mistakes,
That's
But
my
hold on,
thing.
hold on.
That's a very simple.
My question is though. My question is though.
you could type
Far
first.
reverse.
I feel that the things is them is first principle.
My question is though, is Barbados is so small, can we avoid that? Because look at Lil Rick win last year, and Lil Rick was a part of Slam too, right? Or he is?
No, Lyric
is affiliated with
Lyric situation different.
Right.
They didn't have a slam judge on the panel last year.
No, but they sponsored last year. They sponsored.
They don't have a sponsor. They
If you
are
want to bring,
just
I want to hear what is
yeah, talk. All right.
Slam is okay. We can spend some ad. We can spend some money on ads here. We can give you a couple of ads. Just put us on as a sponsor. They don't actually be.
Oh, okay.
They title sponsor. 98.1 was a title sponsor for the competition.
So it's like an in-kind kind of thing.
Right.
Like a discount.
Correct. Yeah.
My only issue is there are so many.
It's
There's
like company buying like 1,000 tickets.
Right, okay,
Saying
okay.
10.
Right.
My question though in general is there so many artists that are affiliated with companies, although Barbados is so small that it's hard for you to find artists that do very well in the industry that are totally separated or removed from the companies that will be involved
It is
in
hard.
sponsorship.
It
It's
is hard. And they brought in 2 of the judges on the panel were not from Barbados.
Who were the judges? If you could think on this.
Barry Hype was one. Zane was one. John Doe was one. There was this guy from this record company. I can't remember the name. There were two overseas guys outside of those other people I just called. So John Doe, Vane, Barry, and then 2 overseas judges. I can't remember the name. So there's about 5 judges.
But you understood the backlash from the whole King Bubba being affiliated with Slam.
Of course, but it quickly blew over like everything else in Barbados.
I mean, you can talk about that.
Point well taken.
Okay, so my next thing is when SK voiced his concerns, right? What did you think about his approach to having to share your title and?
Well, I believe he used the opportunity to bring some extra attention to himself.
Was the attention good though?
Is any attention bad?
Is it?
Ask you a question, Marcus.
Is it though? No, but my thing is right. Okay, we had a conversation. We had a conversation, right?
Yeah.
When SK went on. First thing, SK went to Soca on the Hill.
Right.
I did another pecan.
Right. Yeah, I was there.
Cussing people bad, right?
Yeah.
All right. We had a conversation that SK is not using his platform properly because he is dissing people. He dissed Freddie Hill.
Yeah.
He dissed Slam, who was playing music.
Right.
This King Bubba, whatever. Should he have been doing that
Marzville.
afterwards?
Does Slam really play his music though? Are they only playing the music?
So much pass right now.
Are they only playing the music from the producers that is working on Slam?
That's why I wanted to tell you.
sir.
I
I'm glad
wanted
you're
to
here.
bring that up. Counter
I'm glad you're
Productions,
here.
yes.
Right.
But okay, in general, does Slam play music other than with the producers that there?
Not SK music. I could tell you that. SK could tell you no. This is SK first year again so much music play because he's singing on the Thunderbolt rhythm,
And,
which Sins produced, that's work on
Right.
Slam. He's singing on the V-Net rhythm, which Lil Rick produced, he's work on Slam. But what about SK other songs that he produced this year? The Tropical Gas rhythm, the one on the F16 rhythm. Them are the ones you don't hear. You don't hear them on 98.
You probably know about them, Bing.
You don't know about them, so it's very controversial. And I think Slam, if I was running the government of Barbados, I would give Slam a fine
Really?
during crop over for not playing our soca music.
But
And that's not because I work on another station. That is because you can't be a station saying you are crop over and you only playing 40 crop over songs.
But at the same time, if you could rub your boy back, you can rub your boy back. Like,
You can rub your boy back, but you gotta play the blasted crop over music. And that is why when people get the flipping fat, they may know the music
may know
because
the songs.
they're listening to Slam and Slam only playing 40 songs.
How much do you think that contributes to the success of the Slam producers as opposed to the songs actually being good?
sir,
It helps them a lot. A hell lot.
If that was not happening,
They know that you cannot
This
know
year-
King Bubba song.
this year's a
Jesus,
bad year
please.
as an example because Thunderbolt rhythm was flames, V-Net rhythm was flames.
It was Flames, correct.
They had some years, Marcus, that I ain't trying to slam by the way. I like the people back, but there are some years that they had a lot of music that you don't necessarily think that good until you hear it 20 times in a row.
Yeah.
Because that's
Then
psychology though.
Exactly, it grew up on you. This is like
But
any pop music.
if you want to be part of a national festival, be a part of it. Don't bullshit me and act like if you really want to be a part of it, when you really just...
I get what you're saying for sure.
Okay,
It's like you taking crop over as a piece of shit, and you only doing so a lot. I only want this little bit of shit. That little bit. I want more of it.
Wow.
So they're more using the festival as a stepping stone to improve themselves, not necessarily push
To push themselves.
Okay.
Let me really embracing crop over, and I believe that they got to text and lick straight. They got to text and lick straight.
But
They
how
got
do
to
you
text and lick
regulate
straight.
that?
You can't tell the boy what to do with a private radio station.
Okay, so my argument.
But we as people and we as the public gotta speak out, because if people speak out about it, then trust me, they want the listeners. They don't want everybody getting on that bandwagon. You slam don't represent crop over. You slam don't like Bajans. You they don't like black people. Yeah. You. And that can start to spin into something that then you be like, oh shit, man, we gotta play this damn music.
So the argument to that has been that has always happened is not this slam. Like, for example, if an artist works at a radio station, they're probably going to push their own music while they're on the station if they're a DJ.
I can tell artists that don't do that. But I can, I
That's right. So what do you think about that argument? That it happens regardless?
That's hard to do, because you gotta get all the DJ on the station to fall in, to be liking you, and a lot of people don't like one another. That's harder. That's way harder to do than as opposed to real management telling you, these songs are in the rotation. Only play these songs. Furthermore, let me show you the difference. This is how Slam set up. Slam got a database of music. You come to work, you play from that database. 98.1, you as a DJ, you bring your music and you play. 95.3, you bring your music and you play. You can't bring the music in at Slam. You gotta play with the ass in the system.
Alright, but Ras, right? I play that hot for a little bit and I play that Slam. And
Right.
it's very easy to play at Slam. If I play a song with a curse word, it's because they had a song with a curse word in their system. Nobody can come at me.
Right?
That's
So
exactly
as-
what Ross is just saying.
Right, but at the same time, like, it's kind of limiting.
So you're trying to tell me that you want to drive a car that got brakes and gas for you? You can't control the ass you play?
Okay.
You got to take responsibility for who you play?
But I can still tell you, man, look, this song running things, put this song in your system.
At Slam?
I'm pretty sure
They
that's
do
so.
that?
I'm pretty sure they do that. I have songs in Slam system.
You could tell them do it.
But you also won
Is
a
it
competition.
soca or was it like other songs like?
And you also are not Slam anymore.
Let me tell you something, right?
I had songs in Slam system.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a
As
minute.
a-
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you're knowledgeable.
Under the COVID file.
in the recycling bin.
These my friends, yeah.
So y'all are knowledgeable about how Slam works.
Yeah,
and
for
people
sure.
at
I didn't know that was
Right, but my
knowledgeable.
question to you is, if somebody at Slam had to hear this, what would their argument for themselves be?
We have a certain sound to the station, and if your song does not fit the song, we're not playing it.
Okay.
But that's the truth, though.
That's exactly what
You
you're
have to
saying.
meet. You have to meet.
But let me tell you, let me tell you something, right?
That'd be branding.
Let me tell you something, right? And I speak to people at the
It's
NCF.
branding, but there's more to it than that.
You have a responsibility.
Look.
If you want to develop a culture, you want to be a part of development, you have a responsibility to help. And if you don't want help, then fine.
But did
Just don't pretend to be a part of it.
But
they ever say that they were
in terms of business, that's what I'm saying. In terms of
it is a business thing, yeah. In terms of business
model,
that is the argument.
anything
There we go. There we
If
go.
it's a
Right.
Yeah.
you know,
I know, but I mean, not in real life. Not say that.
Well, look, all right, money got met. What, there's something called crop over going on. Okay, we be on the fringes of it.
Right.
Like,
Stay
maybe we'll
true
think
to
that.
what it is we want to do.
Right.
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 And make some money here. It is business. In the end, it's business. So I can't fault them at that.
I can't.
The difference
yeah.
between, because you are a bleeding heart, Marcus, you want everybody to be like, all right, we can do this thing for the culture or
Right.
whatnot. Some people just put the business.
Yes,
Right.
because they're saying, press play for crop over. No, press play for half of crop over, not crop over.
But at the same time, right, Ras, is the same thing as a fat saying is the ultimate cooler fat. It don't necessarily got to be the best, but they want to say it's the best. They want to say it's the face of crop over, so people will tune in more.
At the end of the day, too.
Is it working?
But is my question?
Is it working?
The thing is, I agree with you, but I get what you're saying 100%. It's very limiting.
Is it working? What do you think is in the more radio station during crop over season?
95, right?
No what?
Nope.
Not 95.
Nope.
Sir.
98.
Not yet, by far. And you know why is that? Because you can hear everybody's music. You can hear everybody's song, every artist interview, and you can hear professional opinions and not Welcome to what does you you got here professional things.
Okay, so outside
Professional things only.
outside of the season, who is the number one?
Right now, the last survey, the survey does vary. The survey does times. John Doe is number one in the morning. Then I was number one in the mid morning, and then before it was Peter Coppin in the afternoon, and now it's Indian in the afternoon, and then nighttime 95 was back on top. So between 95 and 98 shares the pie during the day. Slam is never at number one at no point during the day.
No, but he asked, this is specific to crop over, or this is
outside of crop over, Slam is number one at no point during the day.
I didn't know that.
I read the survey every single 6 months.
So, Ras, we
Yeah.
gotta do this properly.
Yes, please.
I just hear that them is the number one radio station here.
All the time. So what are you talking about?
You can ask somebody that's work at banks and marketing. You can ask somebody that's work at Digicel, Flow, anywhere. They request the surveys so they could do their advertising based on what the survey numbers are. Or what the survey numbers are. Slam does not have the biggest percentage of listenership at any point during the day. John Doe is number one in the morning, 98 is being in mid-morning, 98 is being in the afternoon, and Hot is number one again at nighttime. The number one personality on Slam.
Is he number one in a specific demographic?
I think he means overall.
Yeah, maybe a specific demographic.
They are not. They are just saying it. You could check it.
Man, you sure?
Ask about any survey for radio stations.
When you break it down,
Yep.
You can't deny John Doe.
Cannot.
Listen to the top 10 personalities in Barbados.
Listen to you.
Lil Rick is in the top 10 still, and Lil Rick is worked once per week, which is on Saturdays, and he's coming on Fridays and do a flow show. John Doe in the top 10. Peter Coppin was in the top 10. He's no longer on radio. DJ Ras, Indian, Dave Smooth.
What?
Bubbles just made it into the top 10 for the first time since he was on Hot. This is his first time being on Slam being in top 10. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because he used to be on Hot.
I know he used to be on.
So this is his first time on Slam being in top 10. There's nobody else from Slam in the top 10 besides Lil Rick and Bubbles.
To me.
That something about that doesn't.
They Dave Smooth throw. I don't wait. I knew they moved him. He's morning now, right?
He's morning.
Right.
So he's fighting against John Doe. John Doe is still number one in the morning.
Right.
But he's still rated as a high personality.
Because he brings enough.
And he's still ahead of Slam.
Hold on, when Salt and Alex Jordan was, the duo.
Alex Jordan was the only person on Slam that was actually making a claim on the survey.
So Salt is not in the top 10?
No, and he's not as popular as he was with Alex. No.
Okay, but I know I'm not as popular as with Alex, but not in the top 10?
No. Nope.
10 is a big number. That's what got me. 10 is a real big number.
You sure you got all the metrics for Slam or sign? Like, I know because
Brother,
of private that sign.
You gotta ask about you gotta ask about the surveys.
Who carries all these surveys?
They got different ones. Peter
Wickham
used to do a survey. Then they had the systematic survey. They got different surveys. So it's something you could check out.
This is available to the public.
It should be.
Well, let me add to your point that I spoke to Ronnie Clark, and Ronnie Clark was telling me that John Doe is the biggest in the morning. So what you're saying is
that's a thing.
Right. So
and you got to remember how a survey is done. A survey man is go in the street and he's taught to people. He's taught to people, boom, and this is how people does advertise. This is how people spend the money. The market is more split up now than it ever was because Slam got a share, 98 got a share, Hot got a share. But when you look at it, 95 got the biggest share, 98 got the second biggest, Slam got the third biggest. And let me show you, the survey is even break down to talk shows.
Really?
I wanted to ask that.
Down to brass tacks and them fireworks and them type of things. Them things.
If that ain't.
Them things real popular.
No, I know.
Brass tacks
got to be number one.
Them things, for sure.
Got to be number
one. So
one.
what drives you crazy is where?
It's not on the survey.
I can tell you.
It's not on the survey.
But that doesn't shock me because I never thought like that was as popular as people put it out to be.
Think about how many people actually listen to it. Not in you little circle. This is the problem Bajans is get tired with.
Right. Yep. We know people our age. We know people in our I don't want to call it class.
But who your mother listening to?
Right.
Who your uncle listening to?
The man down the road.
Who your aunt listening to? Who them people listening to?
David Ellis.
If you had to break down
Larry Mears.
Back to what you're saying though, before we move on, if you had to break down the demographics, people in their 20s gravitate towards Slam though.
It depends because I actually did a survey myself a couple of times just on my WhatsApp
research.
and my Snapchat. My WhatsApp and my Snapchat and thing. People listen to personalities. And sometimes people listen to what mood they're in. People are not as loyal as they were before to a radio station.
As you're a Ras, you feel that that's a fair demographic?
What?
You going to your people?
No.
I feel like Meg gonna disclose them is working on radio stations. So Ras 98.
Right. Cool.
Still there?
No, I think it gonna be on in the next few weeks, but I was saying that for the last like how many months?
Yeah.
I get that say I was previously on.
But you can think about when you drive in. First of all, a lot of people don't listen to radio anymore. That's the first thing.
I've been telling people this.
That's the first thing.
From the same survey, what demographic listens to radio the most?
The peak times on radio is obviously the
Office hours?
6 a.m. to 9 a.m. 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's peak time on
So
radio.
traffic, rush hour traffic.
That's peak time on radio. Then you have the people that listen in the offices, in the banks, on the construction sites, in the boutiques, and that type of thing. And you got people that just in. They're set in their ways.
Right.
Their radio set for 95.3,
That's
then
like
in the
the-
office.
Yeah.
You mean my mother?
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. The people they got some people just set and they moving off what they're set on, you understand?
Yeah.
But young people like slam because slam is playing new music. But then
Which is exactly their audience.
they got young people that like to hear when Indian play bashment or when Indian play hip hop or like to hear when Vane in the afternoon or they like to hear this or like to hear that. So you got when I did nighttime radio, because I don't do nighttime radio anymore, and I was doing the Ras Gym thing.
You had the timeline shell down, dog.
I had
Lick up and shell down.
I did nighttime and
Nasty.
I changed the way nighttime was because what happened and that's why they never let me go. I made advertisers want to spend money in a time that they previously thought was dead. Because nobody didn't want to spend money after 7 p.m. When the news come out 7 p.m. people say radio off, news on, bum. But I bring something to it and I had an idea in my head and right now the different idea you're running with is at 12 p.m. I don't play slow jams no more. Because people got this thing where at 12 p.m. during the day you should play slow jams with people at lunch. Nah.
You're doing God's work.
I playing beer bashment at my 12 o'clock camp. Because you know what? I believe in my head and that's to me that's what people missing.
We gotta get all that old mentality, man.
The old mentality is at 12 p.m. is not prime time, but 12 p.m. is prime time. In my opinion.
That's when everybody at work, everybody at the computers, they're about to get to lunch, so they'll be playing road again.
Yeah. I want to talk about
You deviating far from the topic because he said something that you want.
I go on, cause
you said that
Benny ice settle.
You can hear it down. I mean, the microphone's picking up, you know.
We must pick up things, be
true.
professional, be.
But Ras, you said that nowadays people don't really listen to the radio as much anymore, right?
Yes.
Which now to talk about local artists again.
Yeah.
You don't think that they have to change their distribution methods? Because I tell men all the time that it ain't necessarily that they don't want to play songs, but I can solve the issue. True. It ain't that they don't necessarily don't want to play songs, but you might not even hear a song. Like some people don't go on the songs on YouTube. But if you look at something like V-Net right now, V-Net get popular not only because it was hard, but look how viral that went on Instagram. That was on my WhatsApp about 10 different
But that YouTube video that they did with it too, you remember the YouTube video?
That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah. You think
That was good marketing.
Do you think
That
A
was
lot
great. It was
of
great
big artists
marketing.
don't do that, B.
That and a whole something, the animation for something.
But that's what I was telling you that if you want to be taken serious,
Right.
you got
You gotta be
listen.
on it.
Marzville, perfect example of an artist that is very, very visual. Everything's be a logo, everything's be a lyric video, everything's a music video. Whether you like the song or not, Jesus Peace guarantee you see it at least once though.
that's why he was so mad with SK then. Let me get into that one time.
Mad about SK, but what?
The man ain't drink a
When two of them fight, you was surprised.
I don't know that they fought.
Yeah, now shut up.
I don't know that
I tell you
Marzville
what,
and
the
SK
man
actually
drink drinks,
fight.
dog. Let man drink, he drinks.
You're a liar.
No, because it is alleged that Marzville and SK fight. Marzville said he never touched SK. SK never said that Marzville hit he.
But then he came.
No, they went court, Ras. They
They went court and somebody get charged, but who actually hit SK is still up in the air.
Also, the entourage.
I never saw SK say on social media that Marzville Coffee and he faced.
But for Marzville to get charged, SK ain't gonna be like, you hit me.
No, because you don't go get charged. You don't actually go hit somebody to get charged.
You don't?
No.
Oh, I have no.
Hold on. If so it could have been the entourage that hit the SK.
It could have been someone that may have possibly been affiliated with Marzville.
What do you think about SK going on Instagram afterwards, after the fight and saying like, men were dead and get shot?
Not only that, you think what the man.
No. SK is very clever. What SK did is SK made sure to sing the lyrics of his song. If you want that, the lyrics of his song and say that he was replying to Marzville and he was replying to that was up to you.
Nah,
but he's singing the exact lyrics to his song. You could, I'm telling you.
Hold on, wait. He said Marzville is walking around with men that look funny and all kind of things. Start saying some very personal things.
That's a pecan.
That was in the pecan on stage. Yeah.
But we had a conversation in the chat, me and Shana said, in terms of branding and in terms of marketing, that is not a good business move in terms of going below the belt like that.
Me SK?
Let me say
SK.
something though. At that point in time, I had never met SK before. Since then, I met SK and we actually had discourse about different things, and I realized that he actually was kind of smart, and I don't really feel like he was about to shoot people at all.
Right.
I feel like he was just riding the wave.
He was. I told them.
But no,
he was embracing the attention. Listen, before this year, how much bitches know who the hell is SK?
Which is very valid.
This is true.
Which is very valid. I can't take about these.
Can't forget who he is now.
The man, when Marzville mother DM the man. All these things cool, but when he posted DM with the man mother, that's not cool.
Why not?
I don't.
Why not? You follow 50 Cent on Instagram?
50 Cent is a different man. No, let's go. That's a different man.
So wait, what? Give me back.
Marzville's mother reportedly, I don't know if it was actually her, DM'd SK and was like, I don't like what you did. Yes. You changed, or along them lines.
I can pray for you. My prayers is come true.
And what SK response was?
SK screenshot his thing and posted.
Gang.
Nah. He reposted and was like, yeah, you sit, yeah.
That was application.
Actually, nothing wrong with that.
You really think so?
Listen, wait, look,
but them used to be tight.
So what? This is what these men. And what you want hug everyone in Kumbaya? This thing is cutthroat.
Any day, right?
You said something, one minute, Marcus. You just said something that's 50 Cent different. No, it's the exact same thing.
It's the same thing?
It's the same thing.
Nah, but 50 can take them chances, though. 50 can take certain chances. He has built a brand where he got so many followers that even if he lose some, it can be a negligible amount. Some people can't afford to do that on the way up.
No, you gotta think of proportionality.
Let me show you a vibe, right? SK would go on live and 38 people was watching, right? When that scene happened, 638 people was watching his Instagram live. Love it.
Numbers there.
Numbers there. And you know what he was? He was overseas eating breakfast. The boy they never tell you, mother don't eat your mouth open. He's so like,
all right. I got one. You can't deny Ras. You can't
eating the food.
Mm-hmm. When it comes to aligning yourself with businesses,
yes,
as an artist in Barbados should do to make actual money. You don't think that was a bad move?
There's my problem too. I got a big problem with businesses in Barbados. I take businesses in Barbados, a lot of them, they might want to lash me for this, a lot of them are too fake. They want numbers, but they want gospel numbers.
Clean numbers.
Cheese on bread. If a man does provide adult entertainment, then the man does provide adult entertainment.
Right.
Stop trying to cry on people for providing adult entertainment.
Yeah.
If a man is go and cast and behave bad and he's catered to adults,
but
then he's go and behave bad and cater to adults.
But look at the country we live in, dog.
No,
listen to me. Wait. Both want to simmer. I agree with what you're saying. I know you stand. But at the same time, we live in Barbados. I would love people to open up. I would love people to open their minds and understand that this is a problem in entertainment.
That is the perfect example of small island mentality.
We are on a small island.
No. People is want pick and choose.
People want style.
No.
That's the thing. And the reality is this: the certain level of the dynamics that we afford certain people in other countries, we do not afford to the artists and DJs. At the end of the day, certain DJs like Ras that still talk about party but still be on CBC stations the next day. And a lot of businesses do not allow people to do what they were meant to do.
And I will not disagree that we have a small town mentality.
Listen to me, right? This is the problem I got. People is want pick and choose when to begin I went to be bad, I went to judge people, I went not to judge people.
Right.
I play at church functions already. And I went there.
When you laughed off?
I went to the church thing, right? This thing, that thing, the church not doing the church. They selling more rum, more beer, the reverends getting drunk, the people that's working in church getting drunk, everybody getting drunk. But then no, a young body go and get drunk. Oh, there's BS about it.
Keeping up appearances, all that shite.
It is too, you cannot be so hypocritical. And you know, a perfect example of a man that I love and I admire to the foremost is a man by the name of Fabian Warden.
Daddy Fabian?
Daddy Fabian. Daddy Fabian, right? He was a big manager at Flow before he was made. Yes, he was a big manager at Flow.
He don't teach. How much things he's doing?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean, Fabian? Fabian was the owner of Club 360 in town.
It wasn't the club, but probably.
I was he started. He took it over from the club and he made it Club 360.
Okay.
He was Club 360. He was a manager at Flow. He was a teacher.
He's rent cars.
Rent no cars. And doing.
Computers.
You understand?
He fixed computers.
That's my guy.
You understand me? So then
I
no,
understand the man.
he could tell. He could come out at night and say, all the girls are going to Nuki that's go push, push, push. And then he can go to a meeting the next day. And he can be fine.
Right.
When I do it now, somebody sent in my general manager a voice note. This is to you, DJ, for last night. This actually happened. Someone actually took the bad rap promo that I did.
How listen to promo though?
I behaved bad on this promo. They took it to the current general manager of CBC and they played the promo for him and told him this is how his radio DJ behaving. He must have so.
That was Doug?
No, this is current. Current.
This
right now. This right now.
Oh, okay.
This right now. And the general manager was like, but this has nothing to do with me. You don't behave so on air, so what it's got to do with me? And that's how some people is just try to put spoke you will.
They got a lot of that.
People try to put you in a box.
Got a lot of that.
Because you in a box don't mean I gotta be in a box.
Right.
I can be badness, I can be this, I can be that, but I can also be very professional. I now host the radio broadcast for Soca Monarch with Derry Boyne. The entire broadcast, 1:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m.
I thought it was Sorry, continue.
I left there and went to Santa Sierra Harbour Master and behaved bad. Then when I went home, sleep, and I went back by radio in the morning. And it turned into, it could be 3 different people in one day.
You said it, I actually wanted to ask earlier, ever since when you first were talking about yourself, you said that you gotta study people, you gotta know what people like.
Yeah.
But when it comes to your personality as DJ Ras, and what's not saying that it's fake, but do you think that morphing yourself in a sense takes away from your brand?
Morphing makes sense in what way?
Because you're catering, you played a church thing, so the church Ras is not Harbour Master Ras.
Yeah, but the church gets share words to make it Ras.
Yeah, right. That's
I love that.
But you see, that's the thing. I think he's pulling from different parts of himself, but the different parts that he thinks. So he has a spectrum that he was pulled from. Right. Some people are multidimensional.
Yeah, but you should be.
And just because you are not the savior don't mean that you should just be watch it. You know, Fabian, the general manager, transport board now.
What
does he not do? Come on, like work.
The man has all the jobs in Barbados.
Oh, that's why he can't get the work, baby.
And that's actually not his only job.
Oh, okay.
He don't teach. He don't do no other job. He's not already anymore.
I want to say CV.
You understand? So you understand me? So I trying to show people you can be. That's literally mommy. You can be anything you want me. You can be anything you want me. You can't let people stick you in this.
A lot of people try to do. A lot of people try to box you and they hate it.
Right.
People just try to box you in.
Yeah.
But it ain't working now. My phone Android just thinking that.
I agree.
But yeah, people always trying to put you in this ball and trying to stick you up. Nah, man, you can't do that to people.
You saw this whole thing that was going on with the viral sensation Redman.
Man, Mackie Tone, yeah.
What the frig? What the frig is going on?
Nothing.
What is going on? And then the endorsements they get stand up next to certain people on stages, and they're being encouraged to face plant or whatever. What is your opinion on all that? Remember when he jumped off his stage and
Redman.
He encouraged other people.
Anything to do with Redman, trash. That we said trash. But honestly, Redman is a joke.
Is he a joke or a character?
No, he's a joke. He's not a character.
He's a joke.
John Muhammad was a character. Nard was a character. Stabby is a character.
Right.
John Muhammad, them men is characters.
Right.
Redman is a joke.
I've never met the man. I never had a conversation.
I
with
met
the
him
man,
though.
right?
He's a joke.
You win. You concrete. You win. I was believing in this
And the
man.
problem is, right?
You heard me, Mr. So.
I honestly believe that he is not fully all there mentally.
She don't
I know Mackie.
I
I know Mackie all day. Mackie is reasonable thinking. He can work a reasonable job. He can read and write. He can do whatever he gotta do. Marcus can look whatever. He can look whatever.
Aaliyah, you good?
Right,
But-
the girl is right there, though.
But Redman. You see Redman?
I ain't ready for this.
So you're saying that Redman is right? So
Let's see, is he
Mackie,
working? Cause
Mackie is
It hot in here.
Mackie is making the transition into an artist. Redman is still a joke. Redman does not have a song recorded.
so okay. Wait, hold on a minute.
Not even one.
Hold on a minute. I want to know if Mackie, you're saying that is he cut from the same cloth as all the names you call it, John Muhammad and Lord
Who, Mackie?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Not yet.
beg yourself.
Not yet.
Yeah.
He could get there with the right help and the right push. He could get there. I believe he got a chance.
I ain't sure. I think he got his own lane though.
Yeah, he got a chance.
He got you on it.
I ain't with the Mackie's trash movement.
You see,
in the group chat.
you see the problem is, right?
It's a closet.
get fed for myself, Mosey.
Let me show you something, right? You
John,
cannot.
I mean, and them men clever.
Yeah, but them men.
It's a different.
People
brand.
mistake wit
It's a different.
with just laughing at something. And
But you can't. You can't
he
deny
exists
numbers.
as an entity in himself.
Right,
You can't
I'm
deny
not denying it,
numbers.
But do not look at me and tell me that Mad and Mackie Tone is the same thing. Because those
You're
are
not
two
saying-
different
I'm not
boats.
saying that.
People said that,
I just said he has
Shanna.
his
People
own
said
lane.
that. I agree with you, though. I'm just letting know that people are doing that. And people need to know to distinguish the two. They're not the same.
But Mad was never
Not
able to
same.
master social media.
Because they're
That was a
all
different-
It came before social media.
Yeah.
right.
They're
there-
older than
there
that.
wasn't any
If they were in social media, they'll be.
Does Mad still happen? No, yes or no?
Yeah.
So why doesn't get into mastering it then?
They're older.
Because
They're
Mashana.
Closure.
Right, I feel we're a bit close to home.
That's like telling me that.
Literally home.
That's like telling me that, man. Mary J. Blige was out before Instagram, so she ain't bouncing up on it.
But
Come on.
she has
got edgy.
someone- But she has someone doing her Instagram, isn't it?
But the queen
I am very serious. The queen is a man or a woman?
I don't-
Like, the character of the queen is a woman?
Yes.
Alright,
yes,
cool.
that's-
I want to
I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling that on Ras. He came for a different time though. As
But
a lot
again,
of
no,
artists.
If you wish to exist in this time, there's
No,
certain
but I
things
don't
that you
think
gotta
they-
embrace.
I don't think that they wish to exist as characters in this time. Their focus is bacchanal time, and that's it. Like the queen has an IG because the queen is a character that is trying to get out there and promote herself. But I don't.
And the queen pulling back in that thing, what she do?
But I don't think
That's the only existing character?
PC Brooms ain't trying to be a thing. Like not Belinda.
So you don't think it would strengthen their brand if all they were on it?
I
don't
totally
think it would.
I agree.
How you expect to
I
compete in these things if you're not
but
there?
They don't want to compete. I agree.
If they didn't want to compete, they want to have an event.
No, but well, it's sell out though.
The event.
No, but that's complete.
I don't think the event
If not-
determines not as determined by the characters.
Bacchanal Time and Mad are two separate entities.
Correct.
Mad is being run. Bacchanal Time is run by Mad Entertainment.
Correct.
But Mad Entertainment as a group
Yes.
are not producing work at the moment. Only the Queen.
But they're still appearing at comedy shows. They're still
When is the last time?
they're appearing this weekend.
Yeah,
Except-
Sunday.
no, they're not.
I won't go.
Only queen.
Only Queen appearing this weekend.
The queen
The
is
Queen
doing
is not.
She's appearing this weekend at the Caribbean Comedy Show.
Tell me.
What she do the commercial? What she do the
Let me
commercial?
not get too stuck. We're not get too stuck in this before
Let's get stuck.
before we move on. Let's just say Shannon may know a bit more than we think.
Man,
Right?
man, the Queen is my neighbor.
Not necessarily, but you know.
You just picture like this.
Yeah. Shannon may be a bit closer to know a bit more information.
I thought she was appearing at comedy show. She's on the poster and she did the
I'm
commercial.
very sure she said that on the commercial.
She did say. She did say, you know I can be there.
That's a-
And then the woman said, well, you real ugly now, we'll never miss you, blah, blah. She do the commercial. She said she was
But
going to be
like
there.
you said, she probably just said so.
She can be there. She can be there like.
But honestly,
She can be there.
Like how we on the jump.
even
Yeah.
if she's not going to be there, lending the personality to the actual ad is endorsing the brand.
Of course.
Is brand involvement.
Of course.
You can't get away from it.
And let me tell you something. The show with the Mad and the Marks of the Spirit is very popular on evening. And we all know that when you got something that is try and buy full, it help push it more.
Right.
You already got radio a lot. If you could get that social media a lot, and the two push together, you propel the band for more years.
The Queen has a IG. Go follow.
Right, I want to move on from that though, yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so overall, the music this year was one of the thoughts. A lot of people said it was lackluster.
It wasn't lackluster. People are just not familiar. This year was real peculiar because I find from early I could tell the distribution was the worst I've ever had. Like normally
You on the ground.
normally as a DJ, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Normally as a DJ,
Literally
like
there.
me, my inboxes be burst with emails from people I don't know they want the songs played. This year, I feel because the skills for starting that group chat, and they may get a Dropbox and we had to pull music. If they didn't pull music, I would have been suffering.
But you think that's the main thing?
I think that I can tell you there are a lot of songs that I thought were really big. That I thought Sandman.
Nah.
Shit for me.
Sandman got tunes this year that are clean that you will never hear. And the man, I saw the man perform, and I saw everyone was staring at the man. The man
You freaking
performed
sound, man.
The man, it's that's the point. The distribution is so subpar this year, B.
If Sean ain't no sound, man, I ain't supposed to know sound, man. So let me move on.
He
from
has
that.
good songs. But you see that mentality, right? You see that mentality. That way man can't bust.
Look, if
So
Sean
you can
ain't
see
know,
a
I
name.
know.
You can see a name on Julian promos. And you can be like, hey, listen, this.
I worked with Sadman because I was doing a Saturday promotion in Sheridan every Saturday crop over in Sheridan. And I actually had him perform him and Lynchy.
Lynch Cheat song hurt. Anyway, go on.
I played a Sadman song on the radio too, but that's because obviously he reached out to me and told me he got a song there, and I listened to it and I like it and I play it. Honestly, I think artists do not think it fully true. They think, okay, I'm gonna record a song, okay, I'm gonna send the song to the radio station, and then that's the end of the thought process.
Exactly. The distribution is poor. As you said earlier.
Let me think it through past that point and sending these something really serious.
So then what them was doing last year that last year worked and not this year?
Who say where last year?
The music was great last year.
Oh.
The music was great this year too.
Yeah, it was.
But when you say that the music was equally as good as last year, because I
Honestly,
strongly disagree with that.
I don't think that you should like compare years
I
of
hate
music
that.
and stuff. Like
I
music
really
is
do.
music. I think both years.
Let me show you how you can break it
I prefer
down.
the music from this year if I'm being like.
Let me show you how you can break it down.
And you can't say so.
Let me show you how you can break it down. This year fast-paced music was better than last year fast-paced
Than
music.
years.
Because this year, fast-paced music made a comeback.
Yeah.
So that's the
In a
first
big
thing.
way.
This year Bashment Soca music, and I'm talking about Bashment Soca Competition. I'm talking about the Bashment Soca songs that you could actually go and play in a set as a DJ now.
Right, okay.
As a DJ, you got sets broken down. When you playing on the set, you can play a Bashment Soca set, you can play a Sweet Soca set, you can play a fast-paced set. This year, Sweet Soca music actually made a little drop.
I feel that too. Okay, yeah.
Bashment
Tap him.
held it on, fast-paced, rise, Sweet Soca made a little drop. When they playing Sweet Soca music now out in the parties, people do not know 15 Sweet Soca songs from this year.
I agree with that. Why do you think that is though?
One, a lot of the Sweet Soca songs came out very late. Natalie got a nice song, TC got a nice song, songs come out late as hell. People didn't get a chance to learn them that good. It was hard. People released the music too late.
But
Too late.
I want to ask a question, though, you on this topic real quick. You think there's a window?
Yes.
Of course.
what's the window?
When is the window?
If you releasing music past June 25th, you super late. And you can as well not
that's
release
it.
it.
Also,
I
and
say
all
June
the
first.
Yeah, I mean, but June is late. But if you get on a lot of part of June, you could have leave the song for
All right,
next year.
so if I am
and
a
also
newborn
depends on
soca
who
artist,
you are too.
right?
That don't matter
Very
no more.
important. It doesn't.
True.
That don't matter no more.
Look at
so?
Stiffy.
That don't matter no more.
Yeah.
That don't matter no more. Edwin got songs. He got a song that I can't help myself that released a little later than the
You
others.
just want to adjust it.
And it-
Adjust it, right?
Sweet.
And they never get a chance to catch on properly.
I feel like as a soca artist, right, was to release a song now, October, a soca song in October. You feel like it would get any sort of traction?
Where? On the radio station or you mean in the street? 'Cause it's two different
Well,
things.
Radio. Let me ask
In
the
general,
radio-
but
let me
it
ask
benefit the
radio
artist
first.
to do that.
I think it's possible.
Is it?
I
but
don't
it
deny
benefit the
the
artist.
fact-
It would
possible,
benefit
but-
them for November bookings.
For independence.
Yeah. Because a lot of people just want higher local artists for
There-
independence.
There is this view nowadays that's getting pushed a lot, also by Future, who said that we need to push music all throughout the year as opposed to just in the season. But in my opinion, if you're going to invest so much on as a marketing strategy, would it make sense to promote it outside of the season, certain songs?
Yes, but you gotta look at what people spending power to come and promote. Look, a lot of people that find it hard to even record a song. It's not cheap to record a song.
Right.
It's not cheap to go in the studio and do that shit.
Well.
So it hard for artists out there to get this done. Ain't like nobody really sponsoring you that type of way. So I understand the problem artists have. Cause even if you go and record that song, how you can get your song out there?
Right.
You're not recording your song. If you don't got the money to get your song out there, how you would get your song out there?
Here's my
That's
thing.
from
My
that
thing.
perspective too, but from a consumer perspective too, you can make the same argument.
My-
Maybe people's like up the money and thing crop over here.
My question
Another
is,
season of that day.
they got a lot of platforms you could perform within the season to promote your song.
Perform?
To perform to the song to promote it and whatever. In terms of like October.
So you're saying
November,
I have to sing for free to get my song promoted?
No. I'm saying that there's the opportunity to actually perform your song during crop over as opposed to saying like December, right? They got less platforms and stages
Less-
December,
okay,
right?
less events to
So, right,
perform
so
at
but
different
right. So from a marketing sense, but it makes sense to put out your song in say like December when Christmas right there, January when nobody ain't really.
You gotta think worldwide. If you promoting your song in that time, you can't think Barbados. You gotta think other carnivals.
Gotta take care.
You gotta think carnival
December
music
is
because
big
in
break.
December,
Right.
training music releasing
Coming
for
out,
carnival.
coming, yeah.
I believe training music can start releasing in October.
Right.
It's true.
Training costumes,
Yeah.
costumes
Some-
already
it's true.
already
Some already,
advertising. The tickets done advertising. The bands done advertising. Tickets for events
Like,
done
folks,
advertising.
You're right. You're right.
So if you're releasing music at that time, you could be releasing it for another carnival.
Right.
Because Grenada Carnival around the corner, know what I'm saying? So it's which one is that coming
This
up?
weekend, I think.
This year is right. No.
Grenada, right?
Spice Mass.
Right, Spice Mass is no. So like,
Right.
you got different opportunities, but how do you reach those different areas? You got work. You got have a network of people to work with to really get your music out there.
Right.
You really gotta talk to the DJs. You gotta talk to promoters. And I'm saying that you gotta kiss people ass, but you just gotta present your song. If they play, they play. If they don't play, they don't play. At least you know you do your part.
But some these men don't even do that though. I just say these men
Exactly.
don't even like show DJs and say, well look, I
Because
have an artist.
they got a lot of music. They got a guy in there, Alex Ali, that had a song in there. Yeah. His song wasn't bad. You know, I find it. I click on it by mistake.
And where you click?
I was in the Simeon
France at work.
at work, and I click on it by
So
mistake.
you
and
only
play.
sent your radio.
I never get my email. I guess he know how to get
I
it.
don't call his name. I told him already. But the man sent me his song on WhatsApp and it was like, or email me. He was like, but I just sent it to you. you can't want me to play your song.
But you know that you just get lyric songs in your email.
But not from Lyric. It's get forwarded to me from somebody else.
Okay.
How would they know your? How would
Lyric
Alex know
does
your
not
email?
send out his music to everybody. Not even to most of everybody. I've never received a lyric song from lyric team like that just so it's be real hard.
To answer your question, Rich.
I just gotta go and reach out and find or get somebody send me lyric songs. So I find that people will go and find a song if it's good. People just gotta go and find lyric songs to get them. Nobody from lyric team don't email blasting
Right.
songs just so I don't get them.
Lyric and Alex is two different people.
Correct.
There's normally got mailing lists. I feel like a lot of DJs in a mailing list, not like necessarily like their promo list, like Julian Promotions has one, Jam 2 Vibes has one.
Yeah.
But like when my husband run it again, my brother DJ Simmons was telling me, yeah, send me your DJ contact. So I just went, I copied the last email I sent, copied the entire list, so it get sent and sent to him.
Okay, but DJ knows you. Alex might not know anybody.
If Alex did DM me,
No, but he needs
if Alex
to know.
did DM me,
Listen.
I will
But
tell
how
you,
would
well
he
look.
find out?
Does the lyric need to send his music?
No,
out?
that's not a question. That's not a
Lyric in the
question.
conversation.
But if Alex show any DJ, I know any DJ will give you props. Just help us
And
give me
that,
free
is,
double.
and that is what you were trying to say, Ras.
really feel
they
that?
need
Yeah,
the
I'm
effort-
telling you.
To me,
I
As-
just get some.
I can't tell no one
for
person
this
will not help
as an
anybody.
artist manager, is we job though. You gotta find out. DJ shouldn't gotta say, but this is my thing or whatever.
Listen.
It's the job of the
If
artist.
that's what you're
People
doing,
don't know the business.
but then when you in the business,
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, you gotta learn, you gotta learn, man. You gotta learn, you gotta learn.
It's your
Look,
fault. I'm
when it
just saying
first
the don't
when
be
it first
surprised.
got
Right.
into it, I was like, oh well, things gotta be this way and things gotta be nah. You need to
It's a lot of trial and error.
understand. You need to understand and you need to make relationships with people. And you need to do your own research though. A lot of people just want to sit back and say, well, this song hard and whatnot. They invest the money in a song or whatever and say, well, this song hard. This song is just play on merit.
And that's why
that's not how it's worked though.
that's the first thing I said tonight when I said, from every perspective of it, this thing is a science. If you is a security man, if you is a DJ, an artist, a promoter, everything to do with providing a service for people, whether you cook food, whatever, is a science.
Right.
And if you want to be good at what you do, you got to study the science behind it, and you got to understand how to break into this market.
Research into it,
You got to go there and do your work, though. You got to do your work. And that's the next thing. They got artists that don't get nowhere for crop over.
Like who?
I wanted to segue into this, into events. Would you think that people need to go to for crop over? Not even like that, like artists, as business persons, as a DJ, anybody you want to get out there, you want to network. Where must I go to meet people, to get work? Where I want to go?
Everything is start in the street. You got to go to the grassroots events, the ones that was there for long, and you know that they got soca lovers there.
They will.
Back it out, Thursdays. Got soca lovers.
Yeah, thank you.
Soca state of mind.
Yep.
Soca lovers.
That's why. How many? But do we still have that amount?
We have
We
them.
have events, Marcus.
Sugar Sanders. Party Central.
Party Central. Here.
There are events that you must know and you must go to. Let me tell you now. When you go to these events and you tell people, listen, there's my song here. I want your email address. Or I want to sing at your event next week. Or you got to get out there, brother. If you don't get out there, brother, you waste your time. Let me tell you something, right? I see a guy make a comeback this year. Cole. He call himself Grateful Cole now. You know, enough people don't remember he from Junior Monarch, you know.
I don't.
I do.
I thought he was new.
You remember he though?
Yeah. Cool.
He win Junior Monarch, right? He did. And this was his comeback year with his music. I tell you, the man, listen, the man tell me, look, Ras, I like this thing real bad. I want to get back out there. The man went to all the events. The man sent his music to everybody. The man entered the semifinals. He made it to the semifinals. He didn't get any finals, but he had a real good song. And he get hired, and he get bookings. He went and rolled with Lead Pipe and Saddest. He performed with them.
Right.
He might not be getting big money, but he out there. He knows set a stepping stone for next year.
Right, exactly.
Because he get out there and he do real work.
Question: do you think that there are as many grassroots fests as there used to be?
Of course not.
Do you think there should be more?
How do you make a grassroots effect, sir?
You need money. You need money. You need money. It's very, and I tell people in government this before. They ain't listen to me yet, but hopefully, I think crop over events should be tax free. You should not pay VAT on crop over events. The small events.
Yes.
You should not pay VAT or COSCAP on those small events.
You should not.
I ain't sure.
That's
I ain't
one
sure.
time.
You know why I say that? There's no
VAT for
way.
sure,
There's
man.
no way to regulate the COSCAP money on an event. How do they calculate the COSCAP money on an event?
Well, set list.
Listen to me, right? I told the man. Continue.
No, let me get off of here.
Nah, I still on this, but listen.
No, I take little issue with that though. I feel the cost, the tax thing, we good.
Why COSCAP is not a fixed fee for an event? What you got to pay per person for a COSCAP for an event?
Per ticket as well, the ticket price.
Per ticket. Why is that the formula for paying for playing flipping music?
Because a small event that got 25 people should pay the same thing as Soca
But-
on the Hill.
So how the hell you expect a man to pay $40,000 in COSCAP? For sure. You know that we just got to pay. When you got a major show with 10,000 people, you got to pay $40,000 in COSCAP.
Wow, I didn't.
My team with COSCAP is right.
It's be that much.
If I have
It's be that much.
if I have an event, right?
I rest my time.
But if I have an event, Mosey, and I have 1,000 people, I charge $10 at the door. You know I'm gonna pay less for that $10 event with 1,000 people than an event that costs $20 and 500 people. That don't really make sense to me because there's less ears listening to music, so I gotta pay
COSCAP
more royalties.
formula does not make sense.
Okay.
That is my problem with it.
So
The
the formula needs to be
way they
right.
calculate the money you have to pay, I can't get understand.
I legit told someone today, I wish there was a method to regulate if every DJ could export their history and you have to sign up as a DJ, and this made it world in my mind. Sign up as a DJ, right? That you got your DJ license, you play at the end of the night, you print your history and you hand it into COSCAP so they could say, okay, well Jago's song play 18 times this night. Jago gets 18 times whatever amount of money
Isn't that how it
per
works?
play. How do they know what play?
At a show.
I'm
Okay, there's
talking
difference
about.
between a show and actual performance royalties on the
Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I mean, like, you on the
but
radio in a show, you're just
Ras,
guessing.
Because to me, I would go ask Mr. Wiltshire, no, director, but I would go ask like what the actual system is.
Be the
So
system.
to me, it seems like arbitrary.
I feel
I don't
them-
think you should not pay. I ain't there
I feel
yet.
the men just go and be like, yo, I feel like hear that song enough.
You need a, and it's unfair. A boat just pay a fixing more COSCAP. If you're doing a cruising Hamas, you just pay $170 in COSCAP. And the boat is going 870 people or 900 people. If you get a big show, you gotta pay this big set of thousands of dollars. And that's why the reggae festival is crying out. That's why some of the other festivals don't even happen
Because
anymore.
prohibited.
And that's why small events can't even happen anymore. This amount of money you paying in cost. This is why you got a problem with. You was gonna wholesaler, you was buy drinks, you was pay VAT on the drinks. A VAT officer show up at your event and then charge you VAT on the drinks and you don't pay VAT for Jesus Christ.
Wait, so no, that's double taxation though.
That's what's happened.
Well, yeah.
Wait.
But Mosey, you know,
No.
All right.
Fico.
That's what's happened.
I don't know what you acting brand new.
I am here in trouble.
Sir.
I am on lean and it's not the
Sir,
drink.
this is normal.
That's what's happened.
What?
This is
You just
normal.
pay, you just go
Double
and
taxation,
buy drinks, pay VAT for your drinks. VAT just come to your event and charge you VAT on the drinks again.
That is 35%. Not 17.5.
That's
So
straight though.
so then now you got events now, paying VAT twice,
I'm in a small
and then
corner.
still trying to
I'm
pay
in
the
a
bills.
And then call if you DJ answer a +1, you gotta play VAT for that +1, which is free.
I show up at an event the other night. My name was on the list, you know. The VAT officer told me, man, you ain't got no more comps. So ain't boss, I can't hear you gotta pay for them. I had up there in my pocket and I paid to get in. Cause no, I was a DJ. I was attending as I invited guests. I was invited to this flipping event, and I had to pay $50 for me and my guests. I had to pay $100 full price.
But
To go inside the
that happened to
event.
me and Shana the other day. The only thing
having a hard time
we were
with this.
blessed enough not to have to pay. But I was told up ahead, like, you might gotta pay for your
And the
+1.
promoter look at me like, shh. The promoter look at me like, please, Ras, please pay. He ain't say, but that look was on his face, cause he don't want to pay the VAT for me and my guests.
Please pay.
I take out my money and pay everything.
This is enlightening.
Mr. Ras.
This is enlightening.
Alright, well.
Please, sir.
So you understand what I mean? The VAT thing
No,
is
more.
definitely something
Yeah,
that
yeah.
needs to be looked at
Remember
for
that.
events. You understand? So that is,
Okay.
and that's the reason why
But
grassroots
as-
events can't survive.
Okay.
The cost of living, the expenses, all of that is.
Allow me a second. All right. So using God, you got me good, boy.
I told you know this, me. Oh, you do not.
I need to go to school.
events.
You don't.
I'm working on it. But Ras,
Yes,
put
sir.
yourself in the Minister of Culture's position.
Mm-hmm.
Or better yet, okay, call it culture, call it government.
Mm-hmm.
How are we to benefit? How is government to benefit from crop over? I heard him saying recently, Minister of Culture,
Mr.
and the
King.
creative economy,
Mm.
talking about we need to do surveys and whatnot, sure to get empirical data to find out how much crop actually grosses, right? Which is fine. I offer studies and whatnot. All right. How is government to benefit from the festival without the taxation?
Stick to the rules of VAT. You only supposed to pay VAT as an entity, a business, a company, if you make a profit of more than $60,000 a year.
So you just
How the hell
you
a
clear
smart
VAT? So
Huh?
you don't want clear. You don't for clearing VAT.
If you do not make that money, you should not be paying VAT. Why is it that promoters that do not make that money have to pay VAT when a company that making $30,000 profit a year don't qualify to do VAT?
You making this up?
They ain't making this up, brother.
You got me.
Brother, me and VAT had it for years. The must be watching now. We had it for years.
Well, that's also more. When you said that $60,000 a year is real money.
That's only.
Brother, if you do not profit that a year, you're not eligible to pay VAT. You gotta be a big company to pay VAT.
Go for it. Don't show yourself. Careful what you say.
They should add that to the cultural industries bill, though, to take off the VAT.
This
from
is
the
interesting.
events.
This is very.
I think they need to shield the smaller events. The
Right.
bigger events are you find a way for them to do VAT, even if you do a lesser percentage, cheese on
But
bread for
it begs the
VAT.
question again.
I ain't saying don't pay
How the government
taxes.
supposed to get revenue?
If you put a smaller amount of taxes on every event, you will see how much events that don't pay tax will pay.
Nobody want to pay taxes, Braz.
No, I telling you, because this go under the radar, they try to do a little thing there by the way.
Push
There'll be
the
more
hands
bold and more forefront with it if the taxes made more sense.
true.
And you will make more money overall.
So tax regulation for crop over.
You need it.
My question, do you like the new I guess the how all-inclusives are now the main thing as opposed to the...
No, not everything.
But yeah, but I mean, now the cheaper events, they kind of seem to be dwindling. Right. What do you think about that?
Some dying, some growing, some dying, some growing.
Some of the all-inclusive dying.
As a patron, I can tell you, no, I is fat too. I pay to get effects. Even though as a promoter, even though as a DJ, I pay to get effects. If you had $1,000 and you only got $500 now, you paying to what you know gonna be good. You paying to what you know gonna be good. So if you don't believe that this event can be good, or you know that it ain't gonna be that good, then you want to get value for your money. So that's why people can get the things that they know they can get blind drunk, eat as much as they feel like, and go back home.
I don't want to talk about food thing.
Corn soup.
I don't want to talk about food thing. Don't
Yeah, as much
I can't
be real. You feel like the food you got these events is be worth the money?
Depends
I'm talking about food.
Depends on which event you're speaking about, sir.
You cannot name everybody
Mr.
food.
Promoter,
Penny
sir.
pasta with Alfredo sauce and chicken, corn soup.
That's not always
That's
true,
not all
though,
of
Kofi.
them.
I listening for the rest of the food menu because I had an event for Crop Over. I ain't gonna see the event and we served breakfast and we had a lot of food, so let me hear you.
You have samosas, you have fish cakes.
I listening to you.
I don't know who though. Who's out there?
Who's what?
Who's out there you talking about?
I was affiliated with the event. I helped out a very good friend of mine put together her event, and the event very
Marcus
very.
is
Who's female? Who's
What
female?
event it is?
Nah.
If you don't know that,
Sir.
just mean that you uninformed.
I am
Yeah,
informed by that.
and I
But
work-
it's not real events,
And I
though.
worked directly with her, helping her put together the event.
You
She's
sure
a good
that-
friend of mine.
I just feel like
And there was food. It was, let me go through the list. First of all, well, basically did a station. So you
but
get.
I'm not sponsored for that.
Just listen. It's food that you're eating. Though you can eat it. So whether it's sponsored or not, it's
Alright.
still food. They
Alright.
put the blasting menu. Don't let me get on there. Well, basically, you can get your bojo, your biscuit. You can get your tuna, your biscuit. Bread fruit bowls. You get bread fruit. You get pulled pork. You get tuna. You get whatever you want on your bread fruit. Then no, you got gutter.
Foods for how much?
Then you got. Then you got. But you got a bread fruit. You got a bread fruit.
Breakfast is valuable, boy.
Right there, a bread fruit is full of belly full.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. Listen, they know Gutters got their big pasta station now. So they got chicken pasta, fish pasta, all different types of pasta there for you.
Alright,
You can eat as much pasta as you feel like. Then now you got the omelette station.
Alright, you
right?
made me there. You made me
They got the
there.
omelette station.
You made me there.
Then no,
You
then
made me there.
stop. Then if you use a meat man, you got hot dogs, you got sausages, you got bread, you got pastry station now.
Vienna's or
No. No. And then you got your pastry station now. Where you could pick up like you had what do you little freaking thing there? No, the little French things. Croissant. You had croissants. You had muffins. You had cupcakes. Then now you had a fruit station. You had all your fruit.
Alright, that's all
and
proper.
things.
That's all proper.
And then now you had your Lipton tea station. You could
That's
for your
all
tea.
proper.
But Ras, if
And this breakfast party was between $80 to $100.
That's
She know what you're talking about.
That's proper.
Wait, if we bring it up this place, so we call the name there, where this is?
It don't matter.
Where this is? Because I gonna go next year. Where this is?
It was called Valor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. But
But Raz, I can be real with you. I went to a event.
Yes.
It was a VIP session event, and I swear to God, the man had penne
Mayonnaise.
pasta and a slab of fish that looked like I made it.
Coffee, don't sell yourself short.
It's not even me. My sister made it.
Oh wow, don't try them under the bus.
Shut up. Chicken wing, finger food, chicken wings, samosas, spring rolls, corn soup, and pumpkin soup. I can make everything there that they made better. The pumpkin soup was so thick, dog. I am chewing pumpkin soup. Not got pumpkin in it, but just so thick.
But
It was subpar, and that was $300. I didn't pay it, but that was $300 people pay for that VIP.
even a worry.
Honestly, I understand what you're saying, and I've seen it a lot. But anything that I anything that I help with, or I put my input in, or I give my professional
sounds right.
I give my professional opinion. I would not do that to people because you gotta think about yourself as a consumer. If somebody give me that crap, I would damn the place for my
A lot of
$300.
people is just want to jack on this free food, free drinks, so they could put $200 on the price.
Boss, I had a cruise. Listen to this. I had a cruise.
the name, give me a name.
I had a cruise, mate. Cruise. I had a trippy cruise.
Oh, true.
Right.
And I did free food. Right? Don't doubt me. You had wings, riblets, pizza, and sushi.
But trippy cheap though.
And it was $35 cruise, and that food was free.
Don't do that, Kofi. Give Mary.
Nah, but Trippy is a cheap. He has.
Oh, Trippy. Oh, I thought you said
I can't use the proper thing.
He's
Trippy
making
is
a
cheap.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I gave away sushi.
Right, which is sushi though.
I went to a breakfast event.
And the Beyond Sushi did the sushi there. She didn't even start Beyond Sushi fully yet.
That's my girl though.
That's dope though.
Bad here.
You understand what I mean? And I think that we got understand.
$35?
And it was a $35 cruise.
I
My
ain't
man,
talking shit,
they got men that never got a cruise. Really master boy, Ras boy, don't get you cruises boy, but this sushi thing here. Right,
Ras, I went to a breakfast event and I got to admit to you the price that it was and the food that I get, dog. It wasn't very good. I don't want anything that bad.
We want to make money on this
I don't want
podcast someday.
anything bad. Yeah. So the good things. Anything that get big them up if you do a good job. But in this case, I can't do that. But the food wasn't little box egg and go on man, little pancake, little. Anyway.
I don't know, but I feel like the all inclusives that I go to tend to have good things.
Yeah, you should.
Maybe you just gotta know how to choose your event.
Yeah.
You gotta choose your events, and I think they got standards you got. So I believe Bliss set a real good standard.
Yeah.
In terms of
this gotta be a
food,
must
right?
I didn't even
in terms of all inclusive event.
I never went to Bliss, but I've never went to Bliss because I heard that it is not luxury as it presents.
Nah, you talking shit, man. You
Nah,
gotta
I
go for
don't know.
yourself.
That's what she heard.
You gotta go for yourself.
Call names. If you had to recommend like it's all inclusive so people to go to who you call Valor,
Blended
Bliss, and who
Branch,
else? Blended Branch.
Wink.
I haven't been blended branches yet. I didn't get an invitation.
Oh wow.
I believe she should invite me.
Why ain't got an invitation either way?
Yeah.
We ain't got none.
Yeah, I was working that morning though.
Shady.
I can go. I was working that morning. I can go, but I believe Bliss is a high standard. Most is a high standard.
Yeah, I hear about good things about that.
Yeah, and those type of things are definitely Valor a good standard. It's like there are a few.
I don't sell a sub short. I know you might want. You have to call some things. Don't feel bad with not calling them.
I can't remember the movie top of my head.
Yeah, I asked him off the top of your head though.
Yeah,
So anyway,
it's cool.
Yeah, all right.
Talking things.
Yeah, let me move on. Okay, let me talk about branding, big man.
Yeah.
Out of all the DJs that I know, right, you have been in the most public disputes out of all of them. And you bounce back every time, and I don't know how, and I want to know how you get it done.
We just do.
Listen. And there are 2 times, right? I didn't know you. There was a
Publicist, Ras.
There's a time that you were. It was a voice note that came out about you. That
How the hell you remember that?
I remember things
Big
good,
man.
right? And then also there was
Man's
pictures that came out, separate events, right?
Man,
that
still call me Gun Hill, boy. Gee, man.
But look, right? I want to know, right? How do you?
She's been under the radar.
Yeah. How do you bounce back from these things?
You see, the problem is you thinking about it from the wrong way. You thinking that these things affect me in a negative way and push me back. But I never had a bounce back because I never move.
Jesus Lord.
Real thing, because that's how you gonna see things. You can't see it as you are your biggest setback in life. How you feel about something is how something can affect you. If you can feel bad about something, feel bad about it for 5 minutes and then keep moving. You can't feel bad about something for extended period of time because you yourself, you can push back yourself because you can start working as hard, you can start pushing as hard, you can go in a depressed state, and you can make yourself bounce back. Nobody can make you bounce back, you know.
But I'm talking about you as an individual. I'm talking about the public's
brand
perception
Ras.
of you, right? The
Right.
brand Ras. And has it ever like caused any stains on your name and any new?
Of course, but when one door closed, another one is open because I believe that I am a talented individual. I know I am a talented individual, and people would always appreciate good talent. People will always appreciate realness. People would always be able to relate to shit happens, situations, and just keep moving. Like, you don't gotta stick up. Like, no brand has ever stopped me being an ambassador because of any of these things that ever happened. I had a situation the other day where someone that had a video that I was on live talking some crap. My private live, you know. Somebody take me live, record it, live from about 2 years ago, and send it to some brands. I was like, look, I want to ambassador, blah, blah, blah. Trying to stain me or whatever, but it didn't work. People always got these malicious ways of doing things. Them things is just stepping stones. But what people have, I don't think what people realize it, right? But what people have successfully done, they have made me one of the most popular DJs by pushing these scandals to that level.
So I think infamy has pushed you forward.
Listen, I got a little show there promoting now, right? The other day,
Plug it.
Hot Summer
Right.
is basically Hot Summer is a dancehall show. It's Bashment. I bring Prince Swanee from Trinidad,
That's you?
Shani from Jamaica, and I got 4 Bajan artists on it. Walks, Stiffy, SK, and
Some people
Mo.
got to talk about walks,
It's
so.
so good.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? And I put together this show now, and the show is a reasonable price. $30 for your show. Start at $30, $80, elevated zone. And that had a little vibe with me yesterday. My Instagram trending, my Twitter trending. My views on my Instagram went from 4,000 to 18,000.
You mean the weekly views?
Yeah.
Your weekly
Ba-
views
but
was
based-
4,000 low?
Yeah.
So this was based on what?
This was based on some
This lot of friggin'
some vibe that I had on IG. Somebody was talking about me, blah 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 blah.
What
And
are you talking about,
There
Ras?
was, someone post something about me. I even want to mention person name, whatever. And people were looking for me to reply. So they keep checking
look
my
at the
page
profile.
and keep watching
And
my
look at the
profile.
fact.
So I made sure
You put the
put-
that I get the post to do. And Jenny post say they quick fast.
Oh,
So you gonna be thinking on that level, like everything that happened is an opportunity, brother. Is an opportunity to blow. And what I did is that I made sure not to replay. Because this is me being serious now. I'm a strong believer that I don't beef on social media. I would never argue with anybody on social media. I would never put my personal business on social media. I post my kids or post my journey. I would never argue with nobody ever on social media. Social media is a tool used to make money, to have fun, to enjoy, to push positive vibes. Social media is not for negativity or arguing or none of that shit people be doing.
Do you know anybody that does that?
Of course.
Were you waiting?
Of course.
Were you waiting?
Of course.
Why do women go to social media to
Are we going there?
Yeah, let's
getting there?
talk about
Alright, we getting
it.
there.
Why is it that I've never seen I have never seen
getting
2
there?
men, or it has to be limited amount of men that have public
social media
disputes
beef?
on social media, as opposed to women. Whether it's about the child father, whether it's about whether it's about see, I was gonna keep going. Right? Whether it's about a child father, whether it's about what a girl do, whether it's about who teeth who mouth, whatever. Yeah, get it. Right? Why is it that women always go to social media as opposed to men?
Ice flatter, man.
Don't worry about it. I just breathe, right?
It don't make but it don't make no sense to me. Like men don't do that, right? And I think women gotta take. This is the thing. Social media is not your friend. Even the social media presences that may be your friends in real life are not your friends there, and people need to understand that.
People have a hard time with
There's a disconnect. There is a
People have a hard time with it, though.
There is a disconnect.
I can promise you.
There is a disconnect in communication on social media.
People have a hard time with it.
There is a disconnect on social media and communication where there's certain core principles of communicating with people that are lacking, right?
Right.
And it is easy to chastise people as opposed to have a healthy conversation.
Yeah.
So when people just go up on the story and start saying this body do that and that body do that, people only see it as a spectacle. They ain't trying to relate to you or nothing. You understand? I don't get why women just do that, B.
Because right, a lot of women in that industry, sorry, I said this.
What industry?
Social media industry.
The public figure industry. Okay.
The public figure industry.
Okay, whatever.
The bookings info industry.
Right.
They really do think these people are their friends. They really do think that these interactions are genuine.
Right, that the likes that they get are actually
They think
friends.
the likes that they get is like a stepping stone almost. Like that's like salary almost.
like currency. It is
Thank you.
very
It's currency. That's what we're
It is
looking for.
very,
You know why it's a big case of? It's a big case of monkey see, monkey do. Because they see
Groupthink.
celebrities getting into it on social media.
That's exactly what it is.
And they think that that's a way. But I want people to try to understand, right, that a lot of these celebrities beef plan from start
Manufacture.
Yeah.
to end.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you know what's the end result of these beefs? Money.
Yeah.
Cause the album gonna come on next month.
Yeah.
Money.
Right.
So for me, if you on social media beefing, if you are getting paid to beef on social media, use a jackass ass.
Jackass what?
A jackass ass.
Jackass a little piece.
but you can make the argument
This is
that
boxing the jackass.
you can make the argument though that a lot of public figures get paid to put certain ads on their page or get into places free, right? But you know, or whatever. So when they do these public disputes and whatever, these negative things, and they acquire followers because of that, like kind of in a way is kind of it results in them getting things.
Let me show you a vibe. How many? And I had this with women. No way.
Them, please.
No, I would never do that. I got mothers and sisters. I got 3 daughters.
You don't mean them, of course. You don't mean them.
But let me show you this, right?
Yep.
How many women you know that actually use their social media page to make money from it? How many women do you know on social media that actually have a lot of followers that you see them actually posting a lot of commercials for people or anything? How many women you actually see doing that? Is it a lot? Is it a little bit?
Promo girls account?
No.
Okay. Right.
Promo girls are paid to come and work at the event, and they post the event that they're gonna be working at. I'm talking about people
It's marketing for promo.
It's still soft marketing.
I ain't talking that line. I'm talking about your social media page is used as an advertising platform.
For your bossy.
Like for you advertising, I pushing Jergens cream, or I pushing this thing, or I pushing this thing. How many women you know in Barbados actually do that?
Maybe the pictures of the boxy or whatever them is put up, the bikini pictures every day, can then transfer when they acquire followers into actually putting out ads later. What do you think about that?
But they don't though. That's what he's trying to say.
They don't get to that.
I know.
Let me show you my difficulty as a promoter. When I see a girl with a lot of followers, right?
Right.
I just follow she. And I just watch her page to see the type of things she's posting, whatever. You know that a lot of ladies that actually have a popular social media page, they actually have a problem with posting an ad on their page because it would mess up their symmetrical structure of their page.
Yeah. I do.
So they don't even care about the money. They care about this get mad and IG look bad.
They can move the shape.
So you telling me now that how you IG look is more important than being paid?
That's the damn truth, B.
Not lying for reference.
So there's your problem. Hold on. But there's your problem.
Boom on Instagram.
Instructive this is though.
But there's your problem. They're getting paid. People are paying attention. They're not paying.
Marcus, what's more valuable?
They're paying
What's more
attention.
valuable, money or attention?
No, but that's what I'm saying. They get so caught up. Get so caught up in seeing attention as something of value. When it's like a reward as like a little trinket. But in the reality of things, it doesn't really do it. It doesn't a little dopamine spike to spike your ego.
It make it so hard to hire people to work for you to promote your event, because I just actually the got girls that if I essentially posted today, I said, okay, I'm gonna pay you to post this event for me. I don't need you to go to the event. I just need you to post the event for me. I will send you poster today. She got delete by tonight.
But you know, right?
I get traction I want.
You know, right? Every post is Sunday that changing Monday. Because they're gonna see you saying stuff.
It's true though. What you just said is true. I see that all the time. That they delete the same promotion, that thing.
They delete too fast. So they really using social media as a business. It's just for them to look sweet. And a lot more people gotta try to use this free tool as a way to make money.
Because they don't see it as ad space. They see it as a modeling platform.
Yeah, because
Ad space.
Ad space.
Ad space.
Okay.
Your grandma open.
I told people that you were coming on the show.
Right.
Anytime that I told them that you were coming on the show, I realized that there are misconceptions about you.
Right.
Right? Would you like to hear some?
Go ahead. Probably.
Basically, well, you are known to be a village ram.
Right.
Right?
You're right.
Now, there may be truth to that.
Right.
I was gonna say, is that a misconception, Ras?
But do you care that sometimes that kind of supersedes the fact that you're a DJ entrepreneur?
I mean, I've had sex. I had Tino best type sex. I had sex. I mean, that was
That's what
public.
he said. He said 500 with me. He said,
Right. I mean, I had sex with women, but I had sex with 500 women. I mean,
So you're anywhere between 1 and 500. Cool.
Nah.
1 and 499.
Nah. I ain't even 100, man. Come on,
So
man.
do you care
Don't
though?
do
Do
this
you
to me,
care
man.
that is some people that's the first thing that people
Obviously, I would feel a little way about it for probably a couple minutes, but then I would get over it.
Oh no, then you don't
What
care.
phases you? Not the situation. What phases you? For real.
Boy, that was a tough one, boy.
Anything to do with the kids.
Yeah, for sure. Anything to do with my kids is a problem. Anything to do with my family is a problem. I don't like disrespect. I got a big problem with disrespect. I could work with people that I don't like. I could work with people that don't like me. But don't be disrespectful. I can't work with people that are disrespectful. I ain't gonna work with nobody that disrespectful.
Disrespectful, like, can you give me an example?
Okay, Jesus, peace. Alright.
Maybe
For instance, if somebody were to be like, okay, well, I ain't gonna fucking this.
I know that people interpret disrespect differently. So I want to know where you're like.
I was real curious as well.
So you're a father. You're a father of how many?
3.
This is all from the same mother.
No. 3 different mothers.
Okay, so you're opening a nursery. So
Basically.
my man has obviously had certain goals in mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would like to get a boy. I honestly would go again if I get married. Because I have 3 girls. I have 3 daughters. I would like to have a son.
So that's where you're aiming for?
If I get married, or when I get married, I would definitely try again. But I definitely don't want another child mother. I would have to be my wife.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? I already got 3 of them. I don't need no more of them.
Which one is harder to do? Raising children or dealing with child mothers?
Dealing with child mothers, B? What you mean? What you mean? That's a rhetorical question, B?
Explain, elaborate, expound.
Because you got attitudes to deal with. Like dealing with women on a whole is hard. Imagine gotta deal with a woman. Imagine gotta deal with a woman on a level, and dealing with a woman that you in love with is be easy sometimes. But imagine dealing with a woman that you in love with.
Right.
He had a woman for 15 years.
Right. I want to say dealing, I don't mean sex.
Right.
I mean having conversations, communicating,
Right.
working out, negotiating with a woman that
Yes.
you're in love with and she in love with you.
That's
could
the
be a
old
little
kind of
easier.
works, right, okay.
Imagine doing that with a woman that
don't-
potentially hate you.
Okay, right.
You understand?
Right.
So it is very difficult. But
Right.
I do my best, I do my part, I try to see all my kids, I make sure I support all my kids, I do my part.
All right, you
But
said
it's hard.
support. You said support, right? But
Yeah.
I figure you financially support.
Yeah,
obviously, right?
yeah.
Do you think that you're always there?
Nobody can always be there. Who's
I don't mean like 100% physically present, but you think you spend enough time with everybody?
I see all my children every week once I am allowed to.
All right, cool. All right, I want to extend this. Cause a lot of fathers feel that because they financially support, they may really gotta keep the daughter at the weekend or whatever.
Nah. My line of work is different. So I do as much as possible as I possibly can, but I made sure that I see all 3 at least once a week.
So
All
you
3.
think you're a good you think you're a good father?
I know he's a good father.
But this is my thing though. Not only that, but you are not in a traditional job per se, because you not only do you have to work at CBC, you then got all these other things you have to do outside of
Right.
So your timing and your scheduling is off, and sometimes
Because
to benefit the children,
yeah.
you need to acquire a certain level of income doing what you do with this dynamic lifestyle.
Right. You need people
So
that
you just say a little louder.
you need people
Income.
that understanding, because I work weekends.
Right.
I don't have an off day.
Right.
I work radio Monday to Friday. I work cruises, Saturdays and Sundays most of the time. So I gotta keep kids in between or visit kids in between. So you gotta find people that the child mothers gotta work with you. You understand? So even like I find myself in a situation where if 2 of my daughters sleep by me at one point, 'cause I can't handle all 3 sleeping like at the same point yet. I be real.
Understandable.
I can deal with the most. I can deal with the most 2 at a time. Right? So imagine waking up in the morning, getting ready 2 kids, and I know mothers will say we do this all the time. Blah, blah, blah. Getting ready 2 kids, dropping them to nursery, going working radio, picking them on the evening, deal with them for the evening, and then go play up on the cruise at night time, and then do it all over again the next morning.
Okay,
You dead tired.
But hold on. Wait. What are the ages of your children though?
1 year old, 10 months, 6 years old.
Okay, now let me do the math and then we're gonna ask you the question. Okay, so that means that 2 women were pregnant at the same time.
I think so.
Right. I think that's basically how biology works, right? Okay. Now a lot of I have a friend that has a child on the way. He already has a child, right? Mm-hmm. I think this is one segment that I would dedicate to him because he kind of going through a rough time, right? He wasn't even supposed to go for Carbova because he was saving money for when the child coming or whatever.
Right.
I want me through when you found out that 2 women was pregnant at the same time. In your mind, how did you get through that?
Fuck.
That's the word. Sir, that's it.
But was it a depressed fuck or was it just a what you can do fuck?
It's like I ain't gonna make more money fuck.
So not I can drink bleach fuck because that's what I would do.
Nah. It's I gotta make more money. Because in this day and age, everybody wanna do a gender reveal. Everybody wanna do a shower.
Oh God, you know.
Everybody wanna do this. Everybody wanna do that. So in essence. And the thing is, now you're gonna make more money because one gonna compare to the next. So you do for one, you gotta try your best to do for the next. So you gotta make more money, and that will make a man go there. The only thing you might want to go there and do is rob. You know, and you can't do that.
One thing that we don't talk about enough, we talk about the stress that women go through, like postpartum depression and all these kind of things, which are serious topics. But also, if somebody like you, who you have to take care of, 3 children and 2 are very close in age. And you gotta divide your time and your money and attention and all that.
Not only divide your time and attention, but you gotta try not to let anybody say you're mad. You gotta try to keep you level of sanity because you will be in a meeting and you gotta be arguing while you're in this meeting at the same time. You arguing on your phone with one of your child mothers or whatever, and then you gotta be still in the meeting focusing. And then if you don't talk to them, then again, so he ain't a good father, this thing. So you go. There's so much things that a man is going through, and I don't know on a woman.
You're mentally different though. I can tell you mentally stronger than me. Cause I just do it.
Always been saying he put himself there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me just preface by saying that, but at the same time, people don't pay a lot of attention. Now I got one child, right?
Yeah.
And it hard.
But the thing is, I understand how hard it is for men. I know. No. You
empathize.
No, I'm saying right. I hear the men that have one child. So I have 3, and then from different child mothers, and then two months apart.
And the career that time demanding. Yeah. I can't imagine it. That makes sense.
You got a therapist?
No.
Oh. You're very resilient.
I met what he said. He has very mentally strong.
Right.
I ain't know. Say probably wrong me.
Like, maybe something is right, but it's wrong.
I mean, you gotta have a strong base. I think that situations, what people say is true. Situations is how create the person you become. Mm-hmm. I went through a lot of things over the years.
Your childhood was you got a 2-parent household.
Yeah, my father one place, my mother one place.
Oh, okay.
2 parents.
Yeah, 2 households. Yeah, right.
2 households. Yeah.
But your father was very present in your life.
Yeah, I used to go there every weekend.
Right.
I used to spend every weekend with my dad.
So then that I guess that would be why you understand the importance of fatherhood.
Of course, my father teach me how to swim, teach me how to ride, play cricket, football. So I went through those things with my dad.
But let me tell you something. They got a lot of men that in that position. Your choice was to make more income. Their choice would be to bail.
Yeah.
How you gonna bail?
Easy.
I go here.
Actually.
We can't hide.
You sure? Because men is do it.
No, what's happening is that them ain't got child mothers like mine. That's all that happens.
So the child mother.
Them ass will be in court.
So your child mothers keep you in check. You would say.
Nah, man, they don't have to. I just do my part.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So I do my part.
But they would slip up though.
But they would.
I feel they would probably grind me pretty cool.
Physically.
Yeah, boy. It's possible.
Those are the type of women that you're attracted to.
I was not gonna talk with her.
You know.
You like strong women.
I like to get down there with them. But on a serious note, I don't like
Oh my God.
It's condoms.
Let me be real, right?
Right.
Let me tell you, say, right? And this is a myth that has got all over.
Right.
Women hate condoms more than men.
That's not a myth. That's a fact.
No, about
Women don't like to admit it. They do not like to admit it. Women just make you take off the condom, say come in me, and then say, baby, I'm pregnant.
Well, your mistake was the women made you take off a condom. That's a mistake right there.
Wait.
She tricking you. She trying to.
But no, but listen. I always say that there are three Marcuses. There's a sober Marcus, there's drunk Marcus, and there's hard Marcus. When I have an erection, I ain't gonna lie. Logic sometimes goes out the window, right? I just make a move that you don't want met. I don't know how many men are like that.
When the man got money different. No girl can't show me take off no condom.
Nah,
Never.
come on.
She ain't gonna trick me.
You're not
When the money
trick
different.
thing though.
Man,
Sometimes you slip up, man.
I never slip and take off a condom. What's
I
our
said,
slip is that?
nah.
you don't live life yet, man.
I cool.
You don't live yet, man. We don't know.
I cool.
Nah, man.
No imagine Marzville off and making me take off nothing.
Listen, but the thing is, right? I kind of understand. Listen, you have. I would say that you are relatively successful, right?
Right.
And you've been successful since your mid-20s. This is the height of your breeding career. this is the time. And then you're successful in a time when not only do women like status because of DJing, you also got income. Women like that too, and also I would assume that you mouth sweet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all them things together, women gonna be running behind you. And women look good at the end of the day. Women look good. I know who one of your child mothers is.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, she looks so good, big man. I understand. I understand. I get it. So when I see a man like him, right? If my man can't drive through, man, I get where my man came from, B. In that situation, I don't know how many child mothers I got.
Boy, the truth is though, as a man and for all the other men out there, if you do something, B, you do it.
Yeah, live up to it.
You do it. You gotta deal with the kids.
I think that's
what it is, though.
that is what it is.
That's what it is. If you do
Many
something,
of us don't own it.
you
Yeah.
gotta own it, brother. If you do can't, you do can't.
Right.
But you gotta get deal with that can't. I mean, don't go back and deal with the can't.
You gotta be careful.
But
Careful what you say.
you gotta deal with what you do.
Yeah.
You gotta deal with what you do. And the truth is, the child ain't has to be here,
Right.
so you got to deal
You
with
was
the
there.
Right.
You responsible for it.
Yeah.
You gotta deal with you. You gotta deal with you. And even if you know what I mean, the matter difficult with you, can't give up.
Right.
You do what you gotta do. Like more men gotta put women in court.
Not to get
Just-
morbid, right?
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
But
Yeah, more men gotta put women in court though. Because believe you me,
as we on that, right?
yeah,
Not to get morbid, but
yeah.
that little scene that happened, like it's not a little scene. I have a difficulty defining it, but you want to say something first?
I want him to explain. I think I know where you're going. So I want him to
Yeah,
explain
get out
the
first.
right. I want you to explain more men got to take women to court.
Because men take a laid back attitude when it comes to certain situations, whereas a woman will go for it. A woman will want to put a man in court for child support, but a man would not want to put a woman in court to be able to
See the child.
see the child.
Right.
One of my
That's-
friends went through that and he did not come out on the good end.
He wanted to
Right.
see child more.
Yes, but she wasn't allowing it. And the court,
I hate that sort of thing,
court
B.
sided with the mom.
Yeah, it's happened.
But which is a point where I think you were just about to mention
I
it.
want to pivot to that. Because it is a thing that needs to be talked about.
Mm.
Though I don't believe that this particular case
Is
talking
that-
about the whole.
Can you
Right.
talk about the case
Okay,
just to
so
give
this
people?
is the case of the father burning the two kids in the house, and it was a murder-suicide that happened recently in Warrens, right?
Right.
No, I don't believe he just arrested. I don't believe that this is the case to really but to really discuss the whole court being on the side of mothers more than men.
Mm-hmm.
I can't use this case as it, but as we're here, let's talk about it. There's something to it though.
Yeah. The thing is, the case, and I know the family involved and stuff. Shout out to them. She actually the sister of the mother is a listener to the podcast, right?
Okay.
Right. But from his Facebook post detailing how the time in court went and how the court kind of sided with her, and it spiraled into a conversation of people not really caring about men and not giving men a chance to
Again,
love their children.
I preface this by saying that this man had something else.
Right, so he's different.
I am burning
And
with
we're looking, yeah. We
I am not
we ain't talking about
But
him.
let-
We ain't talking
let-
about
let
him.
Marcus-
We ain't talking about
alright,
him.
that's what he's
But
saying.
in general, though, there is a view, and there is a lot of truth to the view that we don't really take fathers seriously in the court system, right? So when you said that just now about more men gotta take their child mothers to court, sometimes I can see why a man will feel as though he's starting off though. I guess, but she got a head start. That nobody really want him.
To the point, don't make any sense train.
Yeah. It don't make any sense train.
You gotta train.
You have you gone through that process?
No.
Oh, you didn't have. Okay, you had.
But do you see yourself being in a position that you would have to go through that?
Can't predict the future, but if I gotta do it, I would do it.
You would do it, right? That's what you want to. All right.
I would do it. You gotta do what you gotta do because I mean, like, you wanna see your kids. Like, you see, problem is, if you don't do what you gotta do to see your child, you leaving a window open for it to be said that you ain't checking for the child, you don't care about the child, because they could go and tell whatever story they want to tell. And you ain't gonna be telling you stories.
And it's real easy to believe that story.
No,
Trust me.
The thing about that is the same phones and technology. You can always have receipts. So
Right.
you could go ahead and present information that proves that you are trained. And
You saying that weird? I ain't getting on social media arguing with a woman.
No. To court.
She mean to
Court.
court.
Do you record certain times that you like are there for your children just as a record so that nobody can use anything against your makeup lights?
What do you mean record?
Record is in whether it's that you. Well, I
take a photo.
Not take a photo. A purpose for effort.
Recording so that
No.
I think that's.
But okay, for example, save WhatsApp chats then. Sign it simple as that. That you could use and say, well, I actually was here on December 12th with my child and whatever. So the boy don't say that you ain't there at all. You ever keep that in mind?
I don't close chats.
Boy, it was talking that never close the chat.
No, I think I closed, boy.
Never close.
I got X from going blame 2016. Still got she chats open, boy. Open, boy.
Just in case.
Nobody can't stop me.
Just in case. Prayer back up every night.
How you made 2 o'clock in the morning, boy? Yeah, boy. But
it's a big thing though.
It is a thing. I don't think as men we talk about it.
Is a back in the day thing that needs
ARK.
It needs to be looked at. It needs to be looked at. It definitely needs to be looked at. And fathers is get a hard time, but fathers is the reason that this get a hard time too. Because a lot of fathers is do a lot of foolishness.
True.
A lot of fathers is do a lot of foolishness, and because of that, the court does look at it a certain way. But the court gotta look at each case separate.
That's the issue.
The court is supposed to be blind.
You can't see man.
So even if fathers have set precedent for this, right?
They should not assume that, right?
They should assume.
We could assume that as the public.
Yeah, but you know the court has used the precedents to rule in
But that's
recent.
not how it should be. That's not how justice.
That's not how it should be.
Which is all fine and dandy to say, but we all know that ain't happen.
The facts on the ground are what they are.
You need a good 20, 30 years for any minor change to be made.
Right.
I think this is more indication of how the prison, not the prison, but the court system needs to be revamped.
Right.
We need to think. And there are a lot of fathers who are crying out. I hear it. A lot of fathers who are crying out.
Listen, I know a man that had to park outside the nursery to try to see each other.
I don't break my belly.
I know that very well.
What's happened?
Not personal.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
I get
Yo, say you should be here, boy. Talk to me, B.
Listen, them things just happen here.
It's true.
Them things just happen, brother.
I had a cousin. Well, okay, all right, that's giving it away. But yeah, I had a cousin who had a situation where he had to go and visit his daughter at nursery. Yeah. Until it was found out that he was doing that, and police did get called for that.
I thought he was gonna say Chuck wasn't his.
No. Definitely is. Yeah. Definitely.
The only time I could think about the court system coming in favor of a man, right, is I have a friend of mine. He was a paid child support every month. And he thinks he's working a big job.
Right.
And the woman was like, "Nah, we need more money," and carried court. And judge was like, "Well, he doesn't make much money. I made him pay less than half of what he was paying before."
But that's good.
She barely
So there's always a chance, and the people
right. So it's just as Ras said, you should try it because it might get through.
I ain't sure how I feel about that though, to be honest.
Well,
that cut the child support.
I feel
whatever process they went through.
When you think of children and support of children as a monetary figure and so on, I got issues with that.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm trying to figure out what he's saying too.
You see,
I think
it's not that. There's a point there.
There's a point there.
I try to,
to be honest. right? But I have a problem with arbitrary figures attributed to what fathers should pay for child support.
Right.
That's the broader point. To define that, I can't really do on this kind of
No,
stuff.
but I think you can't put fatherhood into like put a monetary value on childhood. But the thing is though, with something like that though, it's kind of hard to quantify though. I don't think they'll ever get a perfect situation.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, I don't think they'll ever
there's
get a
no
perfect
formula.
situation.
The problem is that you need to have people that are a level of maturity to say, well, hey, this is my monetary that I am putting monthly, but okay, you want to take the child to a party, you want a little extra help. If I can help, I can help. But you don't got people, a lot of times you don't have people that are at that level of maturity that are going to think logically, and that's why the court is going to come into play and put stringent measures in place.
And that's why you wear condoms.
You understand? So that's what's happened because
It's a very good joke, side.
you got people that into that level of maturity that ain't want to use logic or anything, so that ain't gonna want to come and meet you halfway or do this or do that or do that because everything is not necessity either.
That is true.
Just because you want to spend a big set of money on that, I don't mean that the man gonna help you spend money on it
It's very
because
true.
the man might not be able to afford it or the mama might not be able to afford it. It's got both ways.
Discretionary spending.
You understand me? So you gotta use logic and reasoning. A lot of logic and reasoning gotta go into this
A
thing.
lot of it is keeping up with the Joneses thing as mentality.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
this body got this body
You
got
see,
that.
you see baby showers nowadays.
Yeah.
Let me
it's a
tell
lot.
you,
Brother.
you touched on it before.
Gender reveals.
Yeah.
Don't worry about showers.
That is so
Showers are
stupid.
fine, but
No, cause showers.
I don't
Call
agree.
it showers now.
I don't agree with spending thousands of dollars on a gender reveal.
I don't
That is garbage.
want to be real specific
Ras,
in what
there we go.
happened, but I
the
see
fathers in the room, right? Yeah. A bit
Thousands of dollars.
on a gender review.
Thousands of dollars on a
shower,
gender
At least
reveal.
you got a chance again, about saying.
No, but I agree too. Like, I wouldn't want to do a gender reveal.
No,
Why? For what?
big money.
That's a
Kurt
whole
had the
social
best
media
gender
thing
reveal
too.
in life. Yeah, big and a daughter.
Amen.
That was it.
But
Was revealed.
I think that's a result of social media too. People want more
Yeah,
content, so they're not
yeah.
fragmenting the pregnant.
We
pregnancy and everything.
monetizing children. I mean, even monetizing it properly.
Yeah.
We monetizing attention and not
Same,
money.
exactly.
But you see, that is
Seen
the
it from
problem,
before.
that the parents sometimes one or sometimes both. They're not thinking about the child. They're thinking about themselves. How they
it's
look
an
in
ego
the
thing.
situation. Not what the child really needs.
Ridiculous.
I need more drink.
Back to you though. I don't want to get too personal, but you're 3 child mothers. You have good relationships with them?
Not all three. No.
Not all 3.
You want to? Sorry, I know I'm asking.
How do you put the child first and still like deal with them personalities and yours clashing?
Well, for instance, if me and one of them ain't speaking, I would just deposit money on the account. Just make sure each other get any money.
I told him to do that too. You don't need to
What?
speak to
Oh,
them.
the child mothers. What do you
You
mean?
don't need to speak to each other.
But I still gotta talk to my child. I still have to go through my
Yeah,
child.
it depends on what age the child is.
Because if you chill, it's 10
Yeah, because if
months.
your child is 10 months, you gotta talk to your mother.
Sorry, Ras.
I don't see anything wrong with that. If she's not cooperating, but you still want to make sure that your child is
It's a
safe.
transaction.
Trust me,
like-
and you make sure you keep all them down by receipts too.
Right.
That's what's right. So that you
Yeah.
do keep records like that. Okay.
I just
okay,
personally can't even imagine like I come from a 2-parent household. My grandparents had each other, so like I had accustomed seeing. I don't know step families.
Let me tell you no.
I do.
You
I
keep
don't
using
know that
condoms then.
Because like, I can't imagine.
Cause if you mess
Anything
up
else?
and breed the wrong body boy, look, you
I
gonna
will
pull out.
get
You
murdered.
gonna pull out. You gonna pull out all that lot.
I drinking bleach.
You see, he's
I drinking bleach, dog. I can't imagine. I can't agree with my child mother. I got deposit money. It don't make sense to me.
Well, that's
That don't add
because
up.
you've come from tradition.
Right, I know it happens in the real world, right? And that's cool, but it can't happen to me.
Boy, it's
It can't
happening.
happen to me.
You saying
It's
so?
happened.
It could happen to you.
Better knock on wood, boy.
It's happening, boy.
Do you think? What do you think about
Guitar.
what do you think about the stereotype that DJs like this football and thing?
They got truth to it. They got truth to it. A lot.
What was that?
That's the first thing I hear she say for the
Three,
whole thing. So I
one,
want to hear what she don't say, boy. I want to hear.
I didn't hear.
She over, I know what she said.
I know what she said, though.
She's been a very. We just say that because.
Oh.
That does football. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, they do.
That's like the 2 DJs in the room.
There's a truth to it. I mean, and it's not that DJs that's really football. Let me break down this thing to science here now. Come on, let's get the science.
Yeah.
The natural man is not exposed
National Geographic.
to as many women as a DJ. You see more women, therefore you foot more women.
Right. Right.
There is the morning's lesson.
This is where I see it. I see DJs, right? Like the same way, like say a party is a church.
Yeah.
One is the priest.
Yeah.
And the congregation just feed off of your energy and vibes, and you have the potential to make moments they will never
That's a lot
forget.
of power.
Right? There's a whole lot of power.
Right.
No one man should have all that power to quote Kanye, but also the fact that I can't think of a man in power. Well, there are very few men in power that haven't misused it at least once. So when I hear they got men that are DJs and that abusing their power or misusing it to some extent, I get it. Honestly, I get it.
And yeah, that misuse and abuse are such harsh words.
But there is to some extent, some men do abuse it though. Some men do abuse it.
But at some point, you know you got cut out.
But you gotta tell some man that, boy.
And I think as you get older and as you get kids, you know you got cut out.
Right. Did you cut out yet?
I cut out.
I feel like you should.
I respect you,
Last
Ras.
Mosey.
But it's
Alright,
not
cool.
only DJs, you know.
I
It's
cut out.
anybody
It's anybody in the
Artists worse than DJs.
Promoters.
Artists are worse than DJs.
Photographers, right? That's do more dirt than anybody you can imagine.
Photographers, I tell you.
No, but it's understandable, Nyasha. If you was a woman and you just have a lot of sex, and then you become an artist, and more men want you,
Let me rank though. Let me
you
rank.
ain't gonna have sex with them.
Cricketer. Wait,
Men like sex.
No, cricketers not there.
Wait, hold on.
Cricketers not there.
Cricketers, DJs, photographers, and artists. How you would rank them?
Cricketers is worse.
Cricketers is worse.
Number
You,
one.
Worse.
number 2 you didn't mention. Promoters is number 2.
Oh, there.
I meant that own shops, that own clothing stores.
I feel like you're just naming one person, but cool.
Same.
No, cricketers, DJs.
Right,
DJs
cricketers and then DJs. DJs are far.
Cricketers,
DJs are far, though. DJs are far.
No, they're there far, but there's a gap though.
There's a gap. They got a gap. No, yeah, they got a gap.
Different here.
Cricketers special.
Yeah, because Tino doing his thing. As a right here. Right.
The man has a primary school, B. Tino Body Count is a primary school.
Yeah. So,
Oh my gosh.
somebody call it is a nursery. Is again of what I'm saying, right? Right. So I'm saying, okay. So is cricketers, DJs,
Promoters.
artists.
Promoters.
Promoters
They
number 2,
artists.
but
You was a promoter though, huh?
Yeah, but
Do you think, Shanna? Do you think?
I don't
Do you think, sis? Hot girl summer, sis. Do you think, sis? Right? But you think promoters. Promoters got tickets that they could just give away. Right.
they
You
don't.
right.
Okay.
A lot.
Yeah.
Comps.
There's not that much comps, guys. Yeah, it's like Paul and Sissel.
It is a promise
Right.
that you could get.
You would get a comp.
Not that you
Right.
actually have comps.
Like promise pussy.
That is so
With
profound.
cricketers,
Right?
it's the same thing. You feel that them is beginning these women the money that them.
I don't know what they promised you.
I would never
Be
forget.
beat.
I would never forget when I had a girl, and a cricketer asked her to go away with her. He was gonna pay for she flight and all kind of thing to
She's
go
gonna
away.
get flued
She was
out.
gone.
Huh?
Flew.
She was gonna get flued out.
She's
Flew out.
gonna get flued out. She's gonna get flued
Oh,
out.
how about
She
Marcus?
went Marcus. Yeah.
You will not believe. No, she didn't go.
That thing.
But
Listen, yeah.
she asked me if she could go.
What?
What? It's actually
Are you insane?
It's actually You bring me back saying no. Good luck.
Are you
dare
dumb?
you.
Are you
I dare
dumb?
you.
Are you a dumb
I dare
person?
you.
Are you
Go.
dumb?
Are you a dumb person?
Boy. That time you thought she just said, you know, see she went 2 days, she back, boy. She back, boy.
Yeah, she said that she's sick. She period. Blah blah blah. Come. I got cramps. She out there and God bless St. Lucia be. Right. Anyway, but
Flued out.
yeah.
That's wild, Marcus.
That's rough.
That's
Yo.
wild.
She said she didn't say it like that. She didn't say like can I go. She said Ting asked me if I would travel. And then it was kind of like a hee, right?
No, that's not what that was.
But then there was no. There was a hee, and then a pause.
Yeah.
Now I say that's not what that was.
The pause was pregnant.
So she look at me like she is. So
The pause to breathe.
what? Anyway.
You ain't he too?
So passport.
Hi.
Yeah.
Take the flight and breathe.
Wow.
Oh boy,
Wow.
these girls ain't loyal, boy. Anyway,
Yeah, boy.
So what's the official top 5, Marcus? What's the official top?
the official top 5 would be cricketers, DJs, promoters, artists,
All other athletes.
Photographers.
all other athletes. Yeah, because even the men that's play like national football and thing that they're not
That man
making
get
money.
this or not.
Yeah, then get.
Come on now.
It's only because football not up there in Barbados that they may really that far up.
Yeah.
If you do an interview with Andy Thornhill, you Good. I'm telling you.
Listen, if you were
running.
Yeah. If you were knapsack, when you was younger, that count. Anything so that count. Anything so be. If you part of a
So is that women like popularity?
Yes. I was going to say it was women just like popularity.
Status.
Women like
Well,
power.
they're actually women in the room.
And then these women, right? The men, like the promoters, the
These
all
women,
of them,
here she?
Them has got
She mean she?
confidence. And I know that's how it's trapped me. Because I used to be attracted to the confidence. Not necessarily to the fact that you or whoever or whatever, but a lot of other men need to bring up the confidence level to something like that. But because you have people praising you all the time, that makes you more confident, and then nothing don't seem to faze you.
Right.
And that becomes attractive to the women.
Right.
And thus the cycle.
So women like don't curious, confident men.
Yeah.
Okay. This joker.
You might do it exhibit A.
I could ask somebody just for some validation, but I will move on.
Who knows?
I'll move on. Be good. I think I out.
This was good, B.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back, but yeah.
I feel good, man. I feel we got everything out of you that we want, man. People gotta think about, if you're an artist, you gotta think about your industry. If you're a father, you gotta think about what you're doing, and
it's incumbent on the artist to do the research.
Yeah.
It was a hard thing to learn, but if you only come up, do your research.
Yep.
You can better for it.
Yeah.
You can better for it. You can know where to go.
Networking is everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, talk to people.
Everything.
Networking and relationships.
Talk to people. As a man that don't talk to people, talk to people.
Right.
I got to.
So you said that you looking forward to a boy. How many children you would want in general, overall?
I just want a boy. What you mean? You think that if I get a boy again?
So you just get it until you get a boy? If it's,
No.
If you get
When I get married, I'm trying one more time.
Okay.
If I get a boy, I would like to be done at 4.
Okay.
And if you get a girl, you might get to 5.
Huh?
We invited to wedding?
I doubt, Marcus.
I know a man that get on
But if you get a girl, if you got another girl with your wife, if you got another girl with your wife, you would try again?
Man, I guess it really depends on what my wife really want to do, but I would not be inclined to try again after that. 4 girls is...
Yeah.
Jeez, on.
Girls are a
That's your
blessing.
sins, right?
Hashtag girls are a blessing. Anyways, but I was telling you, I know a man that went all the way to 7, boy. The 8th was the boy.
Nah,
You gonna watch that there?
That rough though.
I ain't gonna watch that, cause I ain't not there.
Got it good.
But you know, you ever hear that if you do a lot of dirt, is get a girl?
Yeah.
And how much dirt you do is
I
is
don't
co-
know dirt,
is
I get a girl.
how much dirt you do is how much dirt you do is correlated with how much girls you get.
That's not a fair statement.
It looks like it.
You would think so?
The science is different though.
There's no science behind that.
That's
The science is different.
I tell you good. Ras, I appreciate you coming and giving your views on everything.
Yeah,
I think a lot of artists need to watch this, and they will benefit from it. And I think you are a cornerstone, definitely, in everything.
Yeah,
Keep
support that for sure.
Despite what anybody tell you.
Despite what anybody tell you, despite all your I know you said that negative publicity has helped you, but I do want people to know that there is more to the man than the village ram. And with that, I Know Podcast, we out.
Thanks for watching the I Know Podcast, information, knowledge, and observation.
Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at I Know Podcast. We'll see you soon.